got everything good. Good, we are good. Twitch chat looking good. Let me go over here to Ticker Talker. Live. We are live, baby. Yeah, you already know what it is. Back at it once again. It's your boy Super M with RingsideVR, the place to be for everything virtual boxing and combat games. And tonight, we got a short but sweet card for you, the folks, this evening. Let's take a look at tonight's card really quickly. For everybody who is in the Discord chat, appreciate you for guys who come through on this. I believe, what is it? Memorial Day, Sally? What is it?
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. We got a lot of folks out here barbecuing with the homies and the family. So the card for tonight is going to be a little shorter than usual, but we're going to have fun all the same. We got some new faces in today. Let's take a look at what we got going on for tonight's matchup. So first off, we got Junior 375 taking on Sneaky, two newcomers here to Ringside VR. We got another newcomer, Cali J, taking on Random Wolf. The determined lazy gamer in his last fight for a little while is going to be out for a few weeks, taking on Ball. Ampy taking on Big Woo. Maurice taking on Bank has been robbed. Iron Vitality taking on Texas King. Matchup made for tonight. Then we got King Sniper versus Dancing Panda and Jay Baca versus B-Boy. Hopefully Jay Baca can make it tonight. So if anybody wants to know where the fight card is at tonight, if you're in the Discord, hit /fight card. You will be able to see all of the matchups here for tonight. With that being said, though, I'm going to be joined on commentary tonight by my man Sally. Sally, say what's up to the people.
Yo, what's up, Ringside? How's everyone doing?
Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good. So without further aduances, though, so for everyone who is here, you guys are new, how this is going to work is that you will get a message from the Ringside VR bot here in a second. So those first two people, JR375 and Sneaky, the match code is going to be DM to you. If this is the first time you're getting a message, you're going to want to check your message requests, right? And I've just sent the code, so please check your message requests. Iron Vitality says the bot hates me. I swear. How y'all doing? Hey, King Sniper, we doing good, bro. Hopefully you're doing well as well, and I appreciate everybody jumping in on the chats. I see the TikTok audience popping in right now. We about to get started for the usual Sunday night VR boxing action. It's going to be really good. We may have a substitute or two towards the end of the night, but we are looking for Junior 375 and Sneaky to make their way up here. Junior 375 and Sneaky.
All right, sending them the code. That's Junior 375 in Discord and Sneaky Fantastic Rush.
We'll give you guys a few minutes to pop in. If you're not here, we're going to move on to the next fight. Like I said, tonight's going to be a shorter night than usual due to the holiday weekend, but hopefully everyone who signed up is able to make it into their fights tonight. I want to take a moment to also remind some folks that we are in a bit of a preseason right now. We just got the draft done for ranked and stationary. If you are interested in fighting in ranked, we've got a few spots in the stationary category left. Anyone who wants to get in room scale will of course have to qualify and challenge that ladder once we get started. Stari says, if Sneaky doesn't show up, should I sub in? Let's see. Is Junior 375 ready?
Junior's says he's ready.
I see him. I just saw him pop in. Yep.
He's on stage. Yeah, I think we got such a short night. We should get him a sub.
Yeah, we should be able to sub folks in.
That being said, he is in the unranked to 1500 range, so we might need to make sure that the sub is appropriate.
Absolutely. I see Prophet in the chat. What's good? Seeing you loud and clear there, man. Hope you were enjoying that chill time fishing out there, bro. Cam the man, what's good? Yeah, we back out here. We're just getting some new folks acquainted, situated, if you will, with how to sign up. So, Junior 375 hopping in. Junior 375, check your message request. The code was sent to you via the Ringside bot.
Yeah, check message requests or DMs.
So Nick Zabala says, if I sign up, when will I fight? If you signed up today, you're fighting today, right? If you haven't signed up already, we've already made the card. We're getting ready to be underway here in a second. Nick, did you sign up? And if so, what's your username? Yeah, check your DM request, right. JR375, or you could DM him directly, Solid, if it's easier for him that way.
All right, I'll send him that. But yeah, guys, get in the habit. We have a Ringside bot that will DM you the code, and so make sure that you have like your DM requests checked, and that you'll otherwise that way everything goes smoothly.
Absolutely. And another reminder, guys, signups are at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the server announcements. The bot automatically messages the morning of when signups are. I'm usually active around helping people to sign up. Counter Ace, what's good? Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, man, doing really good, bro. Doing really good. Having another wonderful Sunday evening with the homies, right? CX Limp says, you lucky I'm not fighting because I beat everyone, man. That sounds like I'm unlucky, man. We're always looking for somebody to try to run through and beat everybody up. That's what makes the exciting fights. Ain't nobody scared of throwing virtual fake hands and not getting hurt around here. You got the skills, show up on the Discord, bro. You know what I mean? We would love to see anybody with skills, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it says, Drake says, what do I do in the Discord? So Drake, if you're already in the Discord, all you gotta do is show up in the Showtime stage right now. We're all just having fun, getting ready to watch these fights. So Junior 375 is ready, and so what I'm going to do is we're gonna just, since we haven't heard from Sneaky, we're gonna kind of get rid of him. So is anyone with an ELO looking for?
Oh wait, hold on. Sneaky just said he's back.
Okay.
Hop in ASAP.
All right. Hey, Sneaky saved a spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to get some subs in here. You know what I'm saying? Stari, stay on here, man. We got some new folks. Probably 100% sure we're gonna have new people to be able to sub in, man. Sneaky, you're good.
Do you want to do post fight? Do you want to do post fights today, or do you want to just run through it quicker?
It depends. I think I might. It's a small amount of people. We could run some post fights. It's all good. I need to practice anyway.
Gotta get back into form.
Oh yeah. Actually, Big George Foreman, remind me, are you stationary? It's all good. Sneaky, check your message DMs, your message request. You should be having the code popping in there. Aiden says, are there room scale only fights? No, so on exhibitions we have an algorithm, a bot that matches people up. It tries to match people up with their region, closest online ELO, and play style, right? Whether room scale or stationary, to try to give everyone the best fights, because we don't really know who's popping in on a Sunday, right? So we have a bot that does its best. We try to do open divisions, just not enough people to do, you know what I'm saying, do it all. Said, I wish I could participate on a road trip. It's all good, man. Look, we every Sunday we're here doing these fights, doing some matchups. We're gonna be starting a ranked league pretty soon, so everybody who is fighting is trying to vie for ways just to get in. Credible Chicken says, "All right, I'm new here, guys. Walk me through this, please, when it's time to come." Hey, Credible Chicken, we're here to help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't even. You did the hard part already. You signed up. All you got to do is wait for your call, and then we'll let you know how to get up. You know what I'm saying? Solly is here to help everybody.
Absolutely, guys. We are here to support. We got great refs also as well. Right now, me and Super are running this one, and
Absolutely.
all right, Sneaky saying his VR is a little funky, but he should be on soon. Great. So, Credible Chicken, what do you need help with? You need to make sure you're on the PTC. Otherwise, when it's your turn, the bot will send you a code. You're currently the next fight, so that code will come sometime during this current fight or right after it ends.
Absolutely.
So check your DM request. No, ball. So right now it's Junior versus Sneaky. Then we got Cali J versus Random Wolf. Then it's you versus Lazy.
Oh yeah.
After that, Ampy. Yeah, Ampy Big Woo. So all y'all get on standby. And then we got 4 fights after that.
And the other thing too, so a lot of new people are coming in today. A lot of people asking, can I still sign up? You know, can I still join the card tonight? So we're gonna use this as a teaching moment for everybody. If you have not signed up for the card, if it's your first time into the server, just jump into the Discord and type in /register. This will allow you to register your boxer with a profile so that it's easy for you to sign up for the next one. Tonight's gonna be a short card. You know, it's holiday weekend, we got family in, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep it short today. So unless we're looking specifically for a sub, we are going to try to abstain from adding people to the card. But please register right now so that this Thursday and next Sunday, you'll be able to register on time. All right, so let's go on ahead. We've got our first 2 boxers up. So newcomers, Junior 375 taking on Sneaky. Let's go to the tail of the tape, y'all. Oh wait, let me hit the break.
And for those of you who are interested in seeing the tail of the tape from the Discord, you can always check it out on Twitch or YouTube.
Yes. Absolutely.
Also, let us know here if there are any issues with either of those streams. That helps us out a lot.
A ton, guys. Being able to just see what card is messed up or if there's any audio, the community is where we really lean on a lot to help us out. All right. Now, first up, in the blue corner, we got Junior 375 taking on Sneaky in the red corner. Oh, Bank has been robbed. Got us on the full screen. Let's go. Are we able to get this horizontal? Bank has been robbed. Go to Twitch or YouTube for the horizontal stream. All right, back at it. Yep. Junior 375 versus Sneaky. Both of these VR boxes are in stationary and North America East. Junior 375 coming in at 5 foot 9 inches tall. Sneaky, short king, 5'3". Both of these VR boxers are in that unranked to 1500 online elo. So brand new to the game, brand new to elo. Let's see if they really got the hands. Like we say all the time, man, it's gonna be styles to make fights, not elos. So we're gonna get into this first round. I'm joined with the commentary stylings of Solly. Solly, we got some newcomers tonight, bro. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's always good. And so this is a great time to do our usual poll, which I did forget to do early because we started a little abruptly. But who will win, guys? Do we got Junior 375 in the blue corner, I believe, in the yellow shorts, or are we going to see other newcomer?
Sneaky in the green shorts.
Allow the Sneaky win.
Oh yeah, man. Look, give me a second here, Solly. Handle some solo commentary while I switch up these shorts.
Yeah, no problem. Got to have the right stuff for the audience. But everyone who's just tuning in right now, this fight is starting with fireworks. Both of these fighters already halfway through their red bars. And so for those of you new to this game, or who just come back to this game, this is a new addition to this patch. Those red bars are your punishment. So if that gets all the way to the right, you're going to basically be knocked out by just about any punch. If you are patient and block and, avoid damage, it will recover after a while. But if your opponent can keep tapping you, it will stay up there. On the bottom, though, you see a different damage bar. That's their long-term damage. That's kind of what the bot is looking at when it scores the round based on damage and not knockdowns.
Couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. And we're in the PTC today, guys. I want to make an important note about that because we had some new changes this week, right? Brand new jab system. Something long awaited. We've been asking the developers to make jabs meaningful, and now jabs have been upgraded in a major way. Every jab that you throw will power up the subsequent power punch specifically, for the amount of jabs. If you throw 3 jabs before a cross, that cross is liable to do massive damage. Really trying to encourage boxers to use that lead hand.
Yeah, I love that, honestly, it feels like every week this month there's just been a new patch that has made some pretty serious changes to the game. Some complaints about some of them, but honestly, I feel most of them have been really positive.
Oh, 100%. 100%, man. And we're sitting here looking at JR375 and Sneaky, and they're throwing hands, but we're not seeing the usual haymaker fest that we usually did, right? I love to see Junior out here really trying to work that lead jab, getting rewarded for it, man. He was snapped out like a 41 damage jab just a second ago. And like you said, Sally, looking at the punishment bar, man, it's Junior really taking command of this fight early on, while Sneaky's trying to fight his way back.
I think you're absolutely right. The damage here definitely in favor of Sneaky. The short king knows how to use his height to his advantage. And he is just managing to find great shots. And I feel like this is the patch that really helps the shorter people versus the taller boxers, right? Because it opens up the body so much more. This is going to be a chance that when you're in close, you can really do some great combos. I feel like the jab is kind of the correction in the other side, right? It's going to help out our long-range fighters.
Oh, yeah. And they needed it, right? They needed all the assistance they can get. And I like this approach from the development team, right? It's all about enabling multiple play styles, right? Without harming one particular play style, right? Not really playing favorites. And even in, we've seen it in this particular first round here, that there have been a lot of really good opportunities, man, to coming back into the action here. A little bit of a flurry there early on by Sneaky, trying to set that dominant position, and the short boxer really getting in. But the tale for this round was really that long arm of the law from Junior 375, putting in a lot of work. Man, it's been really good. That jab being fired off there, and then just being able to just pay off big dividends, right? For the next fight. We're going to go on here to the next round number 2 underway.
And one of the interesting things about it, right, is that it stacks up that jab damage. So if you do 3 jabs and lead up, that next punch is going to hit something spicy.
Oh yeah, and that's really what I want to see here. A lot of our knockout artists, a lot of our mid-range fighters, I really want to see how well they take to this damage. But man, we are already underway, and the round number 2, dog, adjustment round is what we like to call it, right? Looking back at that last round, Solly, you got the shorter fighter Sneaky trying to sneak his way in, pun intended, trying to get in on the inside, hunting down the big man JR375. And I love the adjustments that I'm seeing from him so far, man. Already getting JR in that red line.
Yeah. Honestly, the biggest adjustment I want to see JR make is he's landing jabs. He's not following it up afterwards. And that's exactly what you should be doing in good boxing. And even more so in this kind of patch, right? You're literally getting bonus damage for that. You're being rewarded. And he's just leaving money on the table.
Yeah, you can't leave the cash on the table, bro. You got to cash out. Especially here now. we've in the last, 2 weeks, we've seen styles evolve so much with boxers, right? Sneaky sticking behind that jab. I like what he sees. I like to see some body jabs from him, right? Mostly because when you see that red bar at the top go straight up, you want to keep that pressure on the opponent, right? And the best way to do that is to sneak in unanswered hits. Body jabs are a great way to keep that pressure up. Ooh, big shot there by Sneaky. Love to see that.
Yeah, he's doing some good work. It almost feels like the biggest issue for both of these fighters is they're just not going far enough, right? Like, you've seen the moment where both of them have been in, like, that dangerous red zone, but they've just been kind of a little hesitant to, you know, go in for that final kill. Like, even Sneaky, he's hitting good three-punch combos, and instead he's just walking out and giving Junior all the time in the world to recover.
Name of the game this patch, man, is going to be to stifle the recovery of your opponent. You don't want to waste a lot of energy doing all this work and having them just recover that back. And that short-term recovery, the bar that goes red, does recover in between rounds, right? It's just temporary damage and punishment stacked up, you know? You really want to take advantage of that whenever you have them in that situation. Ooh, big shots there landed by Sneaky on the inside.
Yeah, he's doing good work. Basically, every time Junior's finding something, Sneaky finds 2 shots to reply to it. And it's starting to get real demoralizing. You can see he's kind of just chasing him around the ring at this point, and I think definitely ahead on the damage.
An interesting comment coming in from YouTube here. Dust is saying, you know, JR is leaving that guard open. Ooh, allowing for a lot of hits to happen to come in. And he's got to be careful, especially leaving that guard open with a shorter fighter, man. Those are shots that really the shorter fighter shouldn't even be getting. Keep your guards up. We have a new guard system in the game now, which is something that is a bit of a high guard or assist. If you go for a high guard, or you go to cover up the ears, right, to defend a hook, it's going to really kind of magnet in, I don't know, suction in, I don't know, like really get in on close to your face, right? So really should not be seeing a lot of VR boxers leaving that guard open, right? And I think the farther your guard is from your hand, the easier it's going to be to manipulate with the opponent's limbs, right? So we got to really be careful about leaving your face wide open, especially with the improved damage that we've seen in this update.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And the other thing too, right, is you just gotta overall, like you say it all the time, right? Play your bar. When that damage is high, like act like it's high, right? Recover it. When that damage is low, that's when you have the, you know, the wiggle room to go in and actually like take some risks and take shots.
Round number 3, man, starting off again in Sneaky's favor. Really being the aggressor here, the little man. Good ring generalship from Sneaky. Already backing his opponent into a corner, and a great exchange from both of these boxers.
Very good exchange indeed.
Ooh, nice body shot there. Junior trying to mix it up.
It's funny, Sneaky's fighting like the bigger fighter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what we say in these situations, man. He might be 5 foot tall, but his attitude is 8 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like this guy is really out here, really just backing his opponent into a corner and finding those gaps. Oh, good turnaround. Nice footwork there by Junior.
He's doing good work. Junior's been at no point, right, does he give up. What I really like to see from him, especially in a new patch, is he's constantly trying things that are different, right? My only regret is I feel like he hasn't gone enough in some cases, and I think maybe he's spending a little bit too much time thinking and getting caught here and there, which is going to put him behind on the damage. But overall, right, he's come out with some really good and clever combos, good techniques, and he's just trying different things to break through Sneaky's guard.
And for two boxers who are just like in the lower elos, right? I mean, I know it's self-reporting here for exhibition, so it's a little bit of an honor system. They're looking really good, man. You know, we've seen a lot of newcomers come in, and you could tell that they're newcomers. What I'm seeing from both of these boxers is they're playing to their strengths, right? Sneaky has in no part in here been too afraid to get inside and really work those shots just like that on Junior. Meanwhile, Junior trying to back up, trying to play the mid-range, working that jab, trying to take his pot shots, and it's just cool to see two fighters like sticking to their strategy.
Yeah. I want to see if Sneaky can get that knockdown. I feel like the only thing that's missing, right, he's getting the good exchanges, he just doesn't have the chase down. every time Junior takes too many big hits, he's been able to just in the nick of time get out of there before taking those final hits.
Yeah, for me, man, Sneaky's really been the highlight of tonight's fight. I mean, constantly, every time there's a jab that comes out from Junior, right, Sneaky's returning 2 more. Sneaky's going to the body a little bit. Sneaky's been working the combinations, not afraid to mix it in. And a constant, right, I'd say about an average 30 to 35 damage that I've been seeing from Sneaky. Backing his opponent up here into the corner.
All right,
seconds left
last
on the
couple
clock.
Seconds.
I know, we got to throw it down. 10 toes. No one's really close
Sneaky's
to a knock yet,
it. But you got to be careful. He's getting a little bit low himself.
And there we go. The end of the round.
And the match.
And there we go. Sneaky with his hands up in victory. What a celebration there. Let's take a look at a few moments here from round number 3. And honestly, it was Sneaky's time to shine, really, to be honest, man. I mean, he did not slow down any at all throughout this match. Constantly kept the pressure up on the big man, Junior, right? Many times had his opponent just backed into a corner, right? And really was the aggressor, right? Take a look at the scorecard here. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for Sneaky, 30-27 all the way through. What a great showing. No knockdowns, but let's take a look at the damage real quick, because that's really going to show really how it was. It was a good fight. Like I said, both of these boxers looked really good. As you can see, the grand total 5,821 to 4,047. Not bad, honestly, for 2 boxers who were in the 0 to 1,500 ELO, right? Taking a look at it, 2111 to 1493 for the first round for Sneaky, 1724 to 1219, 1986, great year by the way, to 1335, and Junior primarily was just kind of working jabs and straights, right? We usually don't see 4K damage being broke, you know what I'm saying? This really did.
And he almost broke the 6K.
Yeah, nah, this is great, and it's great to see when a fight really, you can really feel like, I see the comment in there. Let's see. Dominic saying, fought like a true little guy, and big guy fight doesn't actually seem big guy. Oh, it said big guy doesn't know how to use his range. It's difficult, right? This game range is a completely different beast than in real life. So usually at the end of the night, guys, we lock in and let the boxers unmute so we can really find out what's going on behind the headset. So if we can, Solid, let's see if we can get Junior and Sneaky Ninja up, and then I will go ahead and give Sneaky his very first dub here on Ringside VR. And in the meantime, I'll talk to you guys in the chat here, and I've seen some questions. We're going to go ahead and get the next boxers ready. So we have Cali J and Random Wolf up next. Cali J, Random Wolf.
All right, and then where is Junior?
I see Sneaky, and we see Junior here in a sec. We're going to be waiting for Junior to pop in here. Let me just talk to the homies in the chat. You know what I'm saying? KTZ says, how long would it take to get into a match like this? Just to remind everybody, signups for the Sunday night card is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We need 2 hours to get everybody signed up, get the card made, and those folks will fight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you're just now joining in, please join the Ringside VR Discord. If you need a link, let me know. And then hit / register once you get into the Discord.
All right, I'm just trying to get Junior in here. Okay, Junior's not going to come up for the post fight.
Okay.
Also, Landon asked for next fight if we can move him back by 1, so he can get a larger play space. But if not, he's ready to go.
We can move on. So we can move on to the next one. We're going to go on with Lazy Gamer and Ball. Go ahead and unset that real quick. Lazy Gamer and Ball. We're going to go ahead and send the code to you guys.
All right, we can wait one.
Hey, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Hold on, wait. I see some in the chat saying that Lazy Gamer's not here. Is Lazy Gamer not here?
Let's see. I do not see him in there. Let's give him
a shot. If not, then I see Adonis wanting to join in. Adonis versus Ball would actually be a fight that I just really want to see. Adonis,
Adonis, you stationary.
You stationary? Nah, room scale.
Let's see who's in the chat. Anyone stationary interested? Oh, Antiche. I would be Antiche or Stari. Those would be good fights. Ball, who are you interested in?
So, wait, we got for Ball, just for folks who know, for the people who are subbing in, he's North America West, stationary, 6'4".
Okay, Ball.
There's Jay Baca. Hold on, yeah. Jay.
Right, there we go. We're waiting for you, Jay.
Yeah, we're waiting for you, bro. Yeah, we ended up getting a fight for you, man. I was waiting for the card was odd, so I was holding the spot for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We got you, bro. Don't worry about it. All right, well, right now let's go ahead and move on to the.
Antiche is NA West, so that wouldn't be Ball versus Antiche. It wouldn't be a bad fight.
Let's do Ball versus Antiche since they line up. But before we move on, though, I do want to talk to Sneaky. Sneaky, where you at, bro?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm right here.
All right, Sneaky, first time here at Ringside VR. I'd like to just say appreciate you for going through the process, signing up. I know it's your first time.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, congratulations on the dub as well, too, man.
Thank
you went up against Junior, the taller of the two fighters, man.
Yep.
This is the time we find out what's really going on under the headset, you know what I'm saying? So you're here on your first match, you're fighting a giant across the ring.
Yep.
Tell me what's going on through your mind and what was your strategy for winning today?
Alright, so, well, it was kind of complicated because when I first started, like, it felt a little weird fighting him, like he was landing some big shots, but when I was fighting him, like, he let me put more pressure on him, I saw there was also a bit of a problem with his defense. It let me hit my jabs and my combos, but his slips were very good, especially when I put him in the corner. He kept coming out the corner, not even letting me corner him or getting the knockdown, so props to him. I'm really surprised I didn't get the knockdown, but yeah, big props to him. He almost had me in the third round too, when last 10 seconds.
It was a good fight. I was very impressed. We got some folks in the chat asking if you train IRL or you plan on training.
Yeah, I train IRL.
There you go, guys. Dominic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, who is this kid? His knowledge is elite. Hey, look, he was so aware, bro. Like, look, I'm so glad that you came in here today, Sneaky, man. We do this every Sunday. We also have Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for Crossing the Void. Sign up whenever you're already registered. You got one win. If you get another win in your next exhibition, you may qualify for an upcoming league invitation. So continue doing your best, man. Continue just working it, and talk to the homies here in the Discord. Get some fights in. Appreciate you for coming through.
Sure. Oh man, it's so good.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, celebrate, bro. Celebrate. It's a good time.
I'm super happy. So good. Fought good.
Hell yeah. All right, Sneaky. We'll holla at you later, bro. We're gonna go on ahead and move to our next fight. So we're gonna skip Cali.
Gamer. We're adding Ball. Or not Ball. There we go. Anti-cheat. All right, anti-cheat is in there. I've swapped them out, and then we'll go back to Cali versus Landon. Landon will have better space after this.
Anti-cheat goes by RACV1. I love it. All right, so we're gonna have our next match here today. So let me go ahead and send the code. Anti-cheat, Ball, you guys should both have the code. We're gonna go ahead and clear this out. We see Ball readied up. We're just gonna go ahead and wait on Anti-cheat to get situated. 3-minute rounds in the Philly Parkway. Let's take a look at the matchups so that everyone sees, right? So we've got Already, JR375 sneaky with the dub there. We are right now looking for Anti-Cheat and Ball. Anti-Cheat making their way up. Then we're going to go back to Cali J, Random Wolf, Ampy versus Big Woo, Maurice versus Bank Has Been Robbed, Iron Vitality versus Texas King, King Sniper versus Dancing Panda, and Jay Baca versus newcomer B-Boy. Now, we have some subs that we already have in the Discord. They usually sub in that are here tonight. So yeah. Don't worry, Cali. We got you next. Oh, yeah. I see Jay Baca and Solo Liability. Yeah, fellas, what's up? Yo, we back Sundays, you know what I'm saying? Back at it once again. I already see the memes in the chat. Let's go. Hey, that's how you know it's a good vibe, man. Y'all feeling good on this holiday weekend, bro?
You're definitely. I'm chilling. I'm off tomorrow.
Nice.
It's been nice.
All right, some folks in the chat asking how can they fight. Go ahead and join the RingsideVR Discord, guys. It's going to be the way to get into a fight. Join the Discord. Once you're in, hit /register. Register yourself as a boxer. We have signups every Thursday at 7 p.m. and every Sunday at 3 p.m. So that's going to be the way that you get in. All you got to do is hit everything in the Discord runs on our custom bot here. Shout out to Profit. So /register /sign up. Very simple. All right, fellas, we've got Ball taking on Anti-Cheat, right? 3-minute rounds. Jay Baca, Solo Liability. Y'all ready to commentate?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go on and head to the tail of the tape. It's been a while since I've seen an Anti-Cheat fight. All right, up next in the blue corner, we got Anti-Cheat fighting under RACV1, taking on Ball in the red corner. Both of these VR boxers are fighting in the stationary room space. Both boxers are fighting by way of North America West. Anti-Cheat coming in at 5'8" tall. Ball 6'4" tall. Right, Anti-Cheat with that 1501 to 2000 ELO range. Ball with that 2500 ELO range. But don't let it fool you. Right, this is gonna be a fight that y'all are gonna remember. We got our commentary team, Jay Baca and Solo Liability, fellas. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yes, it will be. Ball already clearly the taller fighter. You know, it's kind of like a cheat code when you're this tall.
Honestly, on this one, I'm gonna have to go for Ball. I know his career a little bit better than I do with Anti-Cheat, but Anti-Cheat do got hands though.
Anti-Cheat just landed a really nice overhand right. Honestly, Zoa, what do you think that Ball has to do to win this fight?
I think right now, Ball, he needs to just continue pushing the pressure, putting pressure on Anti-Cheat. Right now, I mean, that's kind of what he's currently doing, at least in this first round, and it's kind of like it's working for him to a degree. He's like, he's able to get at least like 2 to 3 hits in, before Anti-Cheat's gloves block the hit.
Yeah, Ball. It's looking weird right now for Ball because he can't really get that damage off like he wants to. He's hitting at like 7s and 9s. I don't know what's going on tonight. See, those aren't even doing no damage. Maybe it's just a lag issue.
I think there might be a lag issue there.
Yeah, there's a huge lag issue. Wow.
Yeah.
And both boxers are in North America West, right? So it's got to be.
This is a confirmed case of the cricket Wi-Fi. He's on the mobile hotspot.
This has to be like T/O Wi-Fi.
You know, hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, Anti-Cheat just said he's on Wi-Fi. Oh my goodness,
he's on mobile Wi-Fi. I mean, on the one hand, it's clearly not, it's clearly giving him a disadvantage. On the other hand, it is impressive that you can VR box through a phone.
I mean, what
Like
a time to be alive.
I know, like the Quest 3 itself is basically like a fancy cell phone. So it's just like, all right, we're putting 2 cell phones together and I'm punching you through time and space.
Now,
all right, we got back.
Yeah,
back to commentary.
He's trying to land and he can't, like, I believe he's landing on his screen. It's just that there's so much of like a latency issue that by the time he's swinging on Ball's screen, he's already so far away.
No, absolutely. No, the tech gremlins, man. Tech gremlins plus Cricket Wireless is be dangerous. Either the
there's a straight left.
Cricket Wireless or the fighter going against it.
Definitely, Ping is probably the worst tech gremlin.
But you gotta admit, you gotta love the fact that Ball, he's still going in for it. He's still trying to give it everything he's got, while still trying to figure out a way to make it work for himself.
Yeah, there is a good case for this fight to be a no contest, though.
Yeah, it's very interesting, guys. TikTok just told me that the stream has been limited because we are suggesting dangerous activities. And now they put a warning on the stream that says the actions in this live are performed by professionals or supervised by professionals. Do not attempt. TikTok doesn't want everybody to have fun.
TikTok really does not like us, Supa.
I don't know what's going on here, to be honest, right? Like, I really don't know why
TikTok
it's
always
like
has
that.
some beef.
It's always like this, bro. I don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't understand it.
Twitch is the best, I'm not gonna lie.
This is why we multi-stream. This is like, if TikTok was a better environment, I would solely be on here, but it's just not. And I'm literally right now trying to figure out how we get how we get this little ban off. Like, I need to talk to somebody, and there's no one to talk to. Anyway, round number 2. Enough yapping.
It's
Round
better
number
for
2.
getting new viewers.
It is for sure.
That's really it.
Now, I will say in Ball's case, this match, I feel like knowing Ball and how much power goes into his fitness, I feel like the match would definitely go to him if the Wi-Fi. Also, he does a hand moving around.
I was about to say, Solo, your audio is going in and out, bro.
Okay, does that sound better?
Oh, it sounds much better. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Jay, despite the lag, right, we're actually starting to see some action a little bit on some of these damage numbers, and it's looking pretty good. Antiche now very high on the short-term punishment. Ball looking really comfortable. It looks like he's finally able to land a bit more.
Yeah, this is going well, I think, for Ball, right? He's familiarized himself with the new pacing. He knows how to get out in time so that Antiche's just swinging at air. It's a tough fight for Antiche, but honestly, considering all of that, it's just remarkable that Alan cursed him down to the ground.
I'm telling you, bro, commentator's curse is real.
Don't let Stari talk about you mid-fight.
Robert C. with the
pay
follow.
me to talk
Appreciate
about
it.
your opponent. Yeah, but this has been an interesting match, and it just kind of goes to show Ball is like a very adaptable fighter. He can do any kind of circumstance, and he's doing a smart game plan, right? Like, he knows it's kind of a crazy fight. Anything could happen. He doesn't need to get in there. He's just fighting from the outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta admit it.
I wonder.
He's still keeping the same, same pace. So speed it up a little bit here and there, but like consistently, he's moving at a good pace.
He's a great example of using offense for defense, right? Like, he's a great defensive fighter, but he always throws enough at you that you can't just start, like, you know, sitting back and planning how to break down the wall. You got to always be active and moving.
Yeah.
To the note of the TikTok, I wonder if they decided the game finally looks realistic enough that these are actual boxers.
You know, I was legit just thinking that, like, in the background. I'm like, what do they think this is? It says it's tagged with the Thrill of the Fight 2 VR game. Right? It's coded into TikTok. I don't know what the people at TikTok. You guys are bums. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
I wonder if that's an AI thing too, just being like, it looks real enough to me.
Yeah. Bobo, it's hard to tell if Antiche is like actually good at the game because it's so laggy, you know.
I think he actually, based on what he was doing, right, he was pretty solid. Like, it looks like he had solid form and good combos. It was just that his timing was off because he was fighting a ghost.
Yeah.
No, Jay, do you have any any like advice for either Ball or Antiche for this last round?
You know, it's hard to give any advice whenever. I mean, I can't tell like what is even Stari like trying to do. You know, there's so much lag and so much latency. I can't tell if he's trying to create angles or not. I can't tell what he's trying to do.
Or is that just me?
What?
That's just me.
I think he's having audio issues. But he'll get back in here in a second. You hearing everyone, Supa? Hello? Supa, you there?
It's always an issue. It's always something. You know, they're always out to get us somehow.
We're gonna keep commenting anyway.
Yep. Where's like,
Hey,
see, like
Ball
what is
is
going
so
on,
hard, you
bro?
don't know
What
what
is
he's
going on?
Antiche don't know where he's looking at.
He's fighting down one.
We're about to get the ghost monologue. He's fighting for you. He's fighting for me. He's fighting for his brothers, his sisters, his parents, his children. But he is not fighting Ball. He's fighting the ghost of Ball. He's fighting the after image of Ball. He's fighting the smell of Ball.
The ghost of Ball passed.
He's fighting the concept of Ball. And
this is what
here
it
he
looks
is,
like
closing out this round. Upping the pace a little bit. He knows he's got a round comfortably in his pocket. There he goes. Antiche landing some good shots there.
Yeah. Finally.
Sometimes looking at Ball throw a jab looks like those old school robot boxing toys.
The Rock'em Sock'ems?
I haven't really seen anyone get hurt.
Yeah, Rock'em Sock'ems. I couldn't remember the name.
Iconic. For those of you guys asking to sub, we usually pick subs just based on who's available and closest, like elo, region, height, play style, things like that. So if you want to sub, like we're aware of you if you've mentioned it. We'll just call out when we're looking for someone and what we're looking for. Right now, Ball looking for this knockdown. And if I really want to make it happen, I should talk about Antiche. So Antiche's got this. I don't think there's ever a chance that he falls. There it is.
There it is. Dang, Solly, what?
Solly, the real question is, how much did Ball pay you?
Right. How much did Ball pay you?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
Can't do nothing.
Oh man, Solly, you're ready for the primetime big leagues, man. You could have commentated Usyk, right? You could have been a judge there too, man. Racked up some real money.
Mm-hmm.
Trav in the chat saying rigged.
Listen, guys, I'll say whatever you want.
just hit up Solly's cash app.
So it's like for a penny a day, I'll curse your opponent.
Mm-hmm. Even if they don't know, I'll just talk about them somewhere in the universe. The commentator's curse happens. All right, and there it is, round 3. Antiche fighting a respectable match, fighting all the way through every issue. the ball capitalized on that perfectly. And there it is.
Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight indeed. Let's go ahead and jump into the details here. I'm going to need them to not constantly kick the details out of the stream. All right, 10-9, 10-8, 10-8 for your winner. Ball in the red corner. Tech Gremlins are not going to stop King Ball. The reason why we call him King Ball is because he does so well in the King of the Ring matches we have here every week on Thursday. But yeah, 2 knockdowns to 0. And looking at the damage, 4,500 or 4,057. Let me not put an extra 500 on there to 2,003. But look at the, I mean, just look at it, man. Look at the first round alone, 1137 to 516. Man, what a fight indeed. We're gonna go ahead and give these boxers a moment to let us know what's really going on behind the headset, even though we kind of know, right? Atencio says, I need some help signing up. Atencio, jump into the Showtime stage and just drop a message in there. Anyone who can help you will be there. Do we have a Discord? Of course we do. Just
where do you think we're streaming this from?
We got the see. So we got some messages in the chat. So I need to see the run back of this. Yeah. Mr. Ghostum says, I want to see the run back, probably with better Wi-Fi, right? For sure, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate everybody out here on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Appreciate y'all for being lively out there. Yeah, the jab was crazy. Ball's got some sick talent. I'm not going to lie. You know, in this game, he really does. If I join now, will I be able to fight tonight? Nope, you will not be able to fight tonight. The card, it's 3 p.m. in our Discord is when we run the signups for this event. Every Sunday, 3 p.m. So definitely can register yourself as a boxer. It'll make signing up next week much easier. Shout out to Absor Bailoff for the Rose and the GGs. Appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and give Ball the win on that one. And if we can go ahead and get through both of those boxers up here, we can find out what's really going on behind the headset. Up next, though.
Yeah, Ball's up here. I've invited Antiche up. Antiche, there we go. They're both here. Next up, we're going to have Cali J, a.k.a. Credible Chicken, in Discord versus Landon Random Wolf.
All right, and the code has been sent. So while they're getting ready to pop up here, let's talk to the homies real quick. First of all, I got to talk to Antiche. Antiche, bro, it's been a hot little minute, man. How you been?
I've been all right. Been living life best I can, but I got a lot of things going on. But life.
Look, life be lifing, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's been like that over here too. We're trying to hold on out here, do what we can for the community. But life has definitely been life, and it's always good to see some of the old heads from like the beta mode of this game popping back in, bro. Have you been playing a lot recently? I know you said you got some stuff that you've been dealing with, but have you been having some time to get into the game?
No, not really. I'll hop in every now and then, fighting AI, and that's about it.
We got the PTC now. This new PTC, bro. It's been a while since you played the game. How different does it feel since the last time you were really playing it?
I mean, I guess it feels more like heavy.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I don't know. I like it. It feels punchy, a lot more punchy than it was before.
Yeah. Now see that right there, that is good feedback. The developer's been chipping away little here or there, adjusting. And just when we think it can't get any better, they come up with some new stuff, and then we're like, oh, this is really good. So for having someone to jump back in after a long time and say the game just feels better, that's what we love to hear, bro. I know you be lifing, bro, but are you going to be playing the game more often soon?
As soon as I get an actual, like, connection, yeah.
Nice. Look, we was worried. Like... we was worried. Your man said you was on the hotspot wireless internet. I was like, bro, is this even gonna run?
Yeah. It's fine.
And also, Antiche, on behalf of RSVR, we apologize for Solly cursing you throughout that entire match.
Yeah. Solly was the sole reason why you got knocked down. We can't even blame the internet or Ball's skill. It was 1,000%.
Ball paid him before the match started.
He out here giving like instructions, man.
Well, look, bro, it's
Nah.
always good to talk to the homies, man. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving, man. Anti-cheat. Hopefully your situation changes, man, and you can get that internet back up. Would love to see you back in the ring, especially now that the game is feeling better, man. You've been through the worst of it. It's about time that you experience the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Ball. Ball, where you at, bro?
Right here, man.
Man. All right, Ball. We got you with somebody on the West Coast. Things was looking good. The heights was matching up. You know what I'm saying? Fighter with legacy. And the tech gremlins came in. The Cricket Wireless got you. I saw you in the Observer throwing straight jabs. Bang, 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 bang. And we didn't even see nothing but like a blue 5 pop off. And you were like, wait a minute. Like, so, and it seems like you made an adjustment through the second rounds, right? So tell me how, from your perspective, what was going on when you were experiencing the lag, and how did you make an adjustment to make it through the fight?
So, well, the first thing I noticed when I got into the match, I checked the internet. There's not even numbers. It's like an exclamation point. That's how bad it was. Obviously not trying to make fun of Antiche or anything.
Right. No. We know he's got some stuff going on. Yeah.
I was on my screen. I hit so many shots, and I was just watching them. Like, I watched his head bounce back, and just nothing. Like, nothing came out of it. It was like I was fighting somebody that was like an after image or something.
That's a good way to put it. Somebody's like fighting a ghost.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, I think from the second and third round, his internet might have gotten better, because a lot of the shots that I was doing the first round started landing. I don't know, something weird happened, but I kind of just got into a groove. I would make sure I was close before I threw my jabs, because he backs up usually when I throw one of those long jabs, and because of the internet, it doesn't register. So I just started getting closer instead of being so far away, and that seemed to do the job.
Hey, it looked like it worked out, man. We started seeing numbers in that second and third round, so I figured something was figured out. Right, it might be some rollback or something in the code, but as always, Ball, congratulations on the dub, man. You proven how adaptable you can be. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, it's terrifying just to see somebody able to whip out jabs and straights with that much damage. I know this new patch has to be feeling a little bit better for you right now, right?
Definitely.
With the new jab system and everything incorporated, it fits your style so well. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it's gonna be here next King of the Ring.
Yeah, for sure. I would just like to say, like, literally anybody in, I've said this before, but anyone in stationary can fight me. Like, not anyone. I would like the best of the best. Obviously, Antiche's really good. Best of the best, because I've still yet to lose first match on in a stationary fight, and I'm looking for that first loss, So, I'm just looking for anyone who's like 3,000 elo, 2,500 elo, just please fight me.
Absolutely. We're looking for challengers, and hopefully, as the ranked season starts, we'll be able to weed out challengers. They will naturally make their way out of it. Of course, Ball, you already know you're already in the stationary division, so we will be posting the official numbers this week after some deliberation and some folks that we were able to get in and move around, right? We've got a list of people that we want to invite in, but we're starting off with the folks who made it through the tournament and have been consistent in the exhibition sign-up. So with that being said, appreciate you both for coming through. We're going to move on to the next match. Now, before we move on to the next match, chat, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks asking, how do I fight? How do I get in? How do I be involved? I got y'all. All first things first, join the Ringside VR Discord. Once you join the Discord, welcome, say what's up, be vocal, right? Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have signups for our various events, right? If it's 3 p.m. and it's a Sunday, you get to sign up for the exhibition card, or if you qualify in the future for a ranked card. If it's Thursday, it's King of the Ring. Anybody can hop in and get the hands, you know what I'm saying? And so when you get into the Discord, everything we do is bot-based, right? So /register allows you to register yourself as a boxer in the Discord. This is how the entire system is ran off this registration system. We'll be able to track your records, we'll be able to get you profile pictures, we'll be able to earn prizes, etc., right? Once you're registered, all you gotta do is sign up when it's time to sign up, man. /sign up, click the button, sign up. It's super easy. But if it's your first time, you won't be able to get in today, unfortunately, but you're more than welcome to join everybody everybody in attendance here. We got the audience in the Discord. We got folks on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, horizontal, vertical, wherever, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you can get it in, you know what I'm saying, that's where we're going to be. But up next, take a look at the bracket. We've got Cali J in the blue corner taking on Random Wolf in the red corner. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Same commentary team hopping up, guys. We're just gonna keep it moving. You guys can jump in and out whenever you are ready. Looking for Cali J. Cali J, go ahead and ready up, and whenever you are ready, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the tail of the tape. Tail of the tape time. You already know what it is. We got Cali J in the blue corner, newcomer to Ringside VR, taking on veteran Random Wolf. Both of these VR boxers fighting in that room scale play space. Cali J fighting on the West Coast. Random Wolf fighting on the East Coast. It's going to be East Coast versus West Coast affair. 5-5 for both of these boxers. And Cali J coming in with unranked 1500 elo, taking on Random Wolf 1501 to 2000 elo. But like we say, man, styles make fights, not the elos. So we go ahead and go on to this first round of this fight. We got the commentary team up here. Fellas, go ahead and take it away.
You know, one thing I've had Landon Wolf twice. Once in UBA, once in Ringside VR. I will say he has quite the small room scale. He has a very difficult style to deal with. And overall, it's just a difficult fight because his pressure's good. He has solid fundamentals. That turnaround punch comes out of nowhere also.
He does. He's like a ballerina with that thing.
And it might be a little bit different today. Look, one of the reasons we moved this fight back was because he asked it to be able to get a little bit more room scale play space. And you can see it looks like it's there. He is moving all around the logo so far. But otherwise, I would put this fight pretty even so far. Same shorts, same shoes. Only difference is the gloves and the hair.
Yeah. You know, who is who? Because I know Landon Wolf's the one in gray.
Yeah, Landon is red gloves, not bald. Cali J is bald, black gloves.
All right. One thing I noticed is Cali J fights with more like a hands-down style. He's trying to draw a reaction out of Landon Wolf, but it's not really seeming to work here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a nice straight left from Landon Wolf.
Mm-hmm. And based on how this is going on early, I feel like this is likely something where Landon is going to get better and better as this match goes on. He's getting tagged up a little bit, I think, while he's moving around a lot. But I like the work that he's doing. He's finding the gaps in the guard, and he's hitting these big shots. And I think as he gets more of those, more comfortable during the round, we're going to start seeing the damage fly and then the style come up shortly after.
Yeah. Kind of making the body there.
Mr. Wilson, the chat's already calling for a round 2 knockdown for Random Wolf. But it's split, right? Because a lot of people are, oh, goodness.
Landon Wolf's pressure is really the denominator of this fight.
Yeah, he's just been the more active, more mobile fighter, right? Both of them are pretty good. In fact, in a lot of ways, very similar. But it almost looks like Landon is the offense version and Cali is the defense version of the same style.
Yeah, but Cali landed a really big body shot there, right to the liver.
That 45? Yeah, bro, that thing was crazy.
And I love the body shot. There it is. Turnaround punch, but he did it a little bit too early. He didn't have the range just yet.
You need to close the distance a little bit more faster.
Yeah.
A little bit faster, sorry. Not a little bit more faster.
Yeah, we ain't grading you on the
10
grammar,
seconds.
Well, big combo from Landon, but he's the one coming out of it hurt.
Huge firefight there at the end of that round. I mean, Landon.
And honestly, damage-wise, pretty close. Yeah. Jay, who do you think had it?
You know, I do think that Landon Wolf took it. I think he was more active and had the better pressure overall.
I agree.
Could be.
I agree. I think that the hands down fighting stance, and for some reason our replays are stuck here, unfortunately. Let's see. For the hands
yeah,
down style,
There's a
is
good chance it's very close, especially with a couple of those combos at the end. We saw Cali landing some big hits. I do think that just the sheer number of punches, Landon's gonna come out on top that round. But interesting, round 2, right? What are the adjustments you want to see either of these fighters make, Jay?
I think that, Kira needs to be more active, or whatever his name is. What is it, Cali?
Cali.
Yeah, Cali needs to be way more active. His single shots are doing damage. That's good. He's picking his shots very well. He just needs to be more active, I think, is really the issue. Also, I might have to fight next, if that's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me get you up in there, bro. Round number 2, though, underway. And we call this the adjustment round, right? Because you've already seen your opponent for 3 minutes, right? You kind of have a sense of what they're doing, what their style is, and maybe where you went wrong, especially now that you guys can both see how injured you were throughout the match, right? So what is the adjustment, guys, that Cali needs to make? But I know if it's for me, it's like keep those hands up. I know you got the low hand style, but you're getting tagged up with that.
Yeah.
I think it's what he was just doing there, right? Be more aggressive. When you're doing those moves around, there it is, right? He's moving around and hitting to the body. He's moving around, hitting to the head. He's treating Landon like a rodeo bull, right? Like he's just dodging to the side and hitting a good tap shot.
Oh my gosh, Landon
very well though.
This is dangerous. We're seeing a really good adjustment from Cali. I mean, he's putting on more pressure. Landed a really solid punch right there.
I would even say he's currently winning this round.
Yeah, he definitely came out the gate swinging.
Landon getting some big hits.
Yep. Oh,
chasing him down.
Overhand right from Landon. Oh, and again.
Ooh.
Landon is so good at landing just that one big shot here and there.
That right hook,
I think that's really what's missing. There it is. He's doing a great job. He's not letting that help.
Oh, he hurt him. Or maybe he didn't hurt him.
He's chasing him down. He smells blood. He sees the health bar.
Yeah, heavy red on both fighters. Oh, that jab to the body right there. That was really good from Cali. And again, he landed a jab upstairs.
Oh God. Okay, now we're out here scrapping.
Yeah, they both dug to the body at the same time.
And it's just going back and forth between these two.
That was a nice counter right. Nice shots from Landon.
I think Landon might have done back on top this round, but again, at this point, it's just razor thin, bouncing back and forth between who's ahead.
This is truly anyone's fight. Nice combination from Landon again. That was a nice combo. Oh, and again.
Wow. Yo, these two are mad evenly matched up, man. At first, we start off really strong with Cali, but...
Oh, Landon's hurt. Landon's hurt bad.
I will say, right, like, they're very evenly matched, but the one thing I think Landon is doing better than Cali, they're both hitting good shots. Landon is following up better, and he's got a better chase down game.
Yeah, he's telling him to stand and bang. Cali's more
boys!
Straight right. Landon Wolf goes down in the second.
That was crazy, bro.
That is exactly what Cali needed.
And a round that was pretty much dead even, just tumbled deeply into Cali's favor, and so did this whole match. But it is not over yet. Landon still has a third round to get this back.
I mean, Landon's going to be in a world of hurt here because he's got to make up for lost time with that knockdown. He was doing so well. Cali comes out the gate swinging on him, right? Do you think he could do it, man? Cali seems like he's figured it out, and he's going blow for blow at Landon Wolf. Will Landon Wolf pull off a miracle here in round number 3?
I mean, he definitely, based on how the rest of the fight was going, right, it's pretty even. He has the ability to get that TKO, but I think this is the example of it, right? We're talking about how his chase down game is good. The double-edged sword of that, right, is that he's keeping himself kind of open. He's getting into dangerous situations, and finally you know, we saw it kind of at the end of round 1, a lot in round 2. Cali was doing that rodeo move, and then he finally found enough ways to dodge Landon's punches and land enough of his own. And there it is. He doesn't need to chase Landon down if he's running into him every minute.
Yep, Kira like a matador here in that second round, but now it's the third round.
Go for broke round, Jay, and I think Cali feels the confidence. He looks like he's confident. He's already got Landon seeing a little bit of red there.
Yeah. The red shorts really fit that matador.
I know, right? And back and forth, do-si-do. 1 minute it's Landon Wolf, the next minute it's Cali. Both of these boxers not showing any fight to any backing down in them, man. It's all fight, sticking on the inside. You'd love to see this action. Chat, let me know how you're feeling about that.
Love to see it. I think Landon overall has the cleaner boxing. I just think that Kira has that one shot that could just turn the fight around.
That's the thing. In this new patch, we've seen a lot of moments, right, where one person has the cleaner boxing, but if you lapse for enough consecutive seconds, that could be the end for you. And especially like at the end of a round or at the beginning where people think like, I can take it easy. You find yourself in a bad spot right now.
Oh, Cali's hurt bad. Landon chasing him.
Cali getting a little bit of that rope-a-dope, man. I think he's trying to invite.
But he's getting caught.
A little bit, but look at Landon though, still on that red line. He's constantly getting counter hit, trying to fight his way on the inside, and it's those short counters from Cali. Oh no, big recovery from Landon Wolf.
Oh! Cali's got a chin on him. Landon's landing huge right now.
Good work on the inside there.
I think it's just the fact that Cali's kind of been going to the body more.
Yeah. We've stressed the importance about the body shots, especially in this new update. Can't sleep on that big open target that people are terrible at blocking, you know?
I think it's a shoulder issue in the new PTC. Or the elbow, sorry.
Elbow not being able to be maneuvered with the auto block system.
Yeah.
Ooh, big left across the top.
Bad. Kira caught him bad. Oh, that right hand.
And 27 seconds left. I don't know if Landon is going to be able to find that knockdown he needs to put him back in this match, especially with as much damage as Cali's been putting out.
He's going to look for it nonetheless. You can see he's using his room space. He does have a lot more this time. And this has just been a brawl, a brutal slugfest all the way through. Landon not liking that, saying you're calling it a little too early. It's not over yet.
Yep.
There it is. Bell.
I think Cali took it. I do think Cali took it.
Oh, with the knockdown for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But it could have been a draw, but I do think Cali took it.
It's going to be interesting to see how the...
Whoa, good prediction there, Jay. Draw it is. Let's look at that damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the damage. Jay with the proceed. See, Jay out here blessing on the mic, right? Yeah, the rest of us just drop curses, you know.
I mean, I thought Landon Wolf had the better damage overall in the first, second, and third.
In that case, he might be the one to come out with the dub. So Cali, 9-10, 10-8, 9-10. That's where we get our 28-28 score. Knockdowns, Cali had the only one in round 2. And then in the end, damage, Landon up by almost 900.
That's crazy.
Impressive.
Now, it's interesting, right? This one, we have Cali up on knockdowns. Landon up on damage. And we got to rule this as a draw. Because if you look at it either way, both of them would have won on their own merits, right? Would love to see Cal. This is exciting for me because I want to see Cali versus Landon too.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we
let's
got
go ahead and
Landon up
get
here, we got Cali up here.
Yeah, let's get both of them up here to find out what's really going on with the headset. First off, let me go ahead and talk to Cali. Cali, where you at, bro? Looking for that incredible edible chicken.
Hello?
Oh, he's up there. There he
I
is.
see him.
Can
I
we
see
hear
him. There he is. There he is.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yo,
Hey,
all
good
right.
fight.
So
Good fight.
good
Wolf.
fight. Great fight. Great fight to both of you guys, right? I didn't know how good of a matchup this was going to be until I actually started seeing y'all throwing hands, right? First of all, welcome to Ringside VR, bro. Your debut fight here, and it was an absolute banger. The chat was chatting the whole way through. You had a great style coming in, right? A little slow start on the first round. Second round, you found an amazing knockdown towards the end. Tried to hold on, but honestly, bro, we got to find out what was going on in the fight from your perspective, man, behind the headset.
Honestly, just nervous energy. Just because it's the first time I'm on live, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta at least show a little something. But
Right.
other than that, I just, I gotta take my time on this one because I feel like I'm just trying to rush to get him out of there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wasn't utilizing my jabs a lot. So
Hey, look, and for your first time, it's only going to get better from here on out, bro. The nerves are going to be in. You're going to get used to the people. You'll know who's cool, who to avoid. You'll make rivals, and everybody here is super friendly for the most part. I mean, like any Discord server, right? You got your
no, I give it up
standouts.
to Wolf, man, because he was a tough competitor. He was hitting me with shots that I didn't see. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh yeah. Hey, Solly, we could definitely bring Cam up to commentate. When you said something that was very interesting, man, that you weren't able to leverage your jabs in this fight. Just a reminder that in this PTC they added a new jab system. So the more jabs you land before you land a power shot, right, is going to add damage to that power shot. So once you kind of get the nerves out and you get back to the work, start working on fighting behind that jab, keeping those hands up with the new defense assist that they have, and I've tried it out. It's been really cool just to be able to be really comfortable fighting behind the guard, mitigate, and if you're continuing to dish out this much damage, man, just a little bit of mitigation would have pushed you over. But honestly, bro, exhibitions are fun, right? Don't be too stressed about it. And same thing with our Crossing the Void event. It's going to be fun. The only time you have to stress out is during a ranked match, and it'll be maybe a little bit while before you qualify for that.
For sure. Well, thank you for
Alright.
the invite. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it too. All right, let's talk to our
going
winner
on,
for
fellas?
the night. Yo, Cam, what's good, bro?
Nothing much. Having a pretty good day. Just got off work, so decided to watch some ringside.
Heck yeah, man. I've been meaning to talk to you, bro. We've been working on we're finishing up the roster for season 1 ranked. I know you and a couple other folks have been waiting a long time for us to get that back end stuff, but we are finishing the draft and I'm getting ready for some announcement stuff. I just want to let you know, because I know I hadn't talked to you about it. It's going to be basically the same time-ish as exhibitions, right? We're not trying to make any schedule changes, so for the folks who are up there, if we need to make a schedule change, it'll be with you guys in mind, if we need to push it up or move it back. But you've seen exhibitions, man, you know how it is, from 5 to whenever, 15 fights. The only thing that's different between ranked and exhibition is those 15 fights matter. They have actual records and prizes and stuff, and they'll be, you'll know who you're fighting like weeks ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I just want to kind of put out there.
Good.
Yeah, definitely DM me if you have any other questions. I know Contour's been asking me some questions, and I've been like getting the ref team up to date. Before I let anybody else know with any of the public information and whatnot, this is something that I know we've been all trying to do for a while, get our schedules together and whatnot. So hopefully you'll be able to attend, being the current champ for Room Scale. I know people want to see you fight as soon as possible. So real glad to have you here today on commentary though, bro.
Yeah, I want to spew my battle knowledge, man, or at least a little bit I got.
What do you mean a little bit, bro? Man, you've been toe to toe with the best here and other leagues all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Proving yourself no matter where you set foot. So absolutely, it would be great to have your ball knowledge here as we talk about. What do you think about the new patch?
I really like how they put focus on the jab. I feel like the jab was really lacking in the other versions, so it's gonna be good to see how people really implement the jab into their game like it should be there.
Oh yeah, man, 100%. And what do you think about the new defense assist?
Oh, with the temple guard assist and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good change too, because it's definitely some floaty hands there. Like we couldn't really put the gloves to our face like that, so shots were getting through when they shouldn't be. So I'm happy about that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, man. I think they've been doing everything right as far as the game mechanics go. The jab system is great. For me personally, right, being able to be confident behind the guard is better for a bigger person like me who can't throw a lot of volume. I need to be able to pick my shots, right? So that's been a big help for me. And then the other thing too, man, the slap penalty, right? Us seeing the numbers, seeing those negative red numbers, knowing that wasn't a clean shot. Somebody hits a clean 60, and I'm like, ooh, that's good technique right there. I can tell. It just helps out. And I think that, as long as the players are happy and everybody's good, the only thing I'm asking for is some more free cosmetics for, the folks who ain't got no money like that, like myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to buy a bunch of Puma gear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to add like for career mode, like how many wins you get like a in-game currency, and then you'd be able to buy some like outfits with that.
I would love it. I would love it. All right, so
we got we got Landon Wolf's post fight.
Oh, Landon Wolf. Where I thought I didn't realize you had popped up here. Landon.
Yo.
All right, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to skip you like that. Okay. The winner of the last fight, Landon, you went against newcomer, you know what I'm saying, Cali J, right? Mr. Fresh Chicken out here. What was your assessment of the newcomer to the Ringside VR community?
Yo, my bad. What'd you say? I was talking to my brother for a second.
You good, bro. Like I said, you just fought Cali J, you know what I'm saying? I think a pretty well adjusted match for the both of you guys. What was your assessment of that fight, for our newcomer?
I ain't gonna lie, I like his style. For the newcomer, he's definitely good. I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at the game.
Oh, okay. Talk to me about it.
During all the rounds, his bar just kept resetting. Like I would get it up, a certain amount, and it would reset.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah. Okay, so that is something that we have noticed as well. Us seeing the damage. I know it's as a debug tool for the developers. We at the community, we really appreciate seeing the damage numbers, but sometimes that long-term damage just resets out of nowhere. Short-term, I get it, right? You're recovering, but the long-term, in the middle of a round, you'd be like, all right, dude's about to go down. I just got to get a few hits in. Then as soon as the round starts, it's like he started over fresh. I don't know if that's a visual bug or not, but something definitely to take note of.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he was a good fighter, bro. Definitely keep going. I would like a rematch for sure.
Absolutely.
To see how that played out, but just on a better system.
Absolutely. Hey, look, it's only going to get better, man. Like I said, this PTC, they just dropped this. They're going to make adjustments. So anytime that we can be vocal as a community, give some feedback to developers, help them shape the game and how we would like it to be played. So definitely, if you got opinions, definitely share it with the Ringside VR community, but take it over to the Thrill the Fight 2 Discord. Be vocal, be professional, and just let them know. With that being said, though, Landon, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next match. Congratulations on the dub. And as always, one of these days we're gonna see that turnaround punch. You know what I'm saying? Get that knockdown. At least I'm gonna be able to see it. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't care how long it takes.
Hey, I'm waiting for it, bro. I'm waiting for it. All right, let's go on to our next match now. We've got Jay Baca in the blue corner, right? Newcomer B-Boy in the red corner. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting fight. Like I said, style. We got to say styles and fights, not Elo. We got a special commentator for this match and maybe a couple more. Killer Cam in the building. Fellas, I'm gonna take care of some technical difficulties. Solly, go ahead and jump in there with him. But for now, we're gonna go to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got Jay. Ain't nobody got time for that. Baca taking on newcomer in the red corner, B-Boy in his B-Boy stance. Both of these VR boxers fighting in that stationary room space, fighting by way of North America East. Jay Baca fighting at a height of 5'9". B-Boy fighting at 5'7" tall, Jay Baca in that 2500 elo. B-Boy brand new in the unranked to 1500. Since he just signed up, we're not 100% sure if those are real numbers or fake numbers, but we about to see in the virtual squared circle. Commentators, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with these fighters, man, but you know, I feel like B-Boy is gonna put that size on him. He's gonna, or not B-Boy. Jay Baca is gonna put that size on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Jay Baca in the black and gold or black and yellow. B-Boy in the all white and with black stripes. I've seen them fight for a while. Jay's been a regular commentator here. I've seen B-Boy pop in a couple times, but generally newer to ringside. I think this is going to be an interesting match, right? Like Asupa said, styles do make fights. And again, in a new patch, right, like every style just gets like a little bit of a perk. Maybe some get buffed, some get nerfed. So you have all sorts of interesting matchups.
Yeah, I think B-Boy's chance of victory is going to have to be getting to that body, getting real low. So Jay Baca can't use that.
Not that kind
Never
of
mind. Yeah, he's gonna have a test ahead of him.
Yeah, JJ's is so familiar and so comfortable in the ring, right? B-Boy's got a really big awakening here. And you're right, Cam, you got to be able to take it to the body, especially in this patch, right? So you start getting somebody redlining, right? And your inclination is to back up off them. Nah, man, throw a jab. Throw a shot to the body, keep that pressure from recovering, and then you got a much easier time taking the fight down on your level, on your pace. You know what I'm saying? But before that, he's going to have to keep them hands up and stop Jay Baca from scoring all this damage.
Good hit by B.
Flurry's coming in from B-Boy, yeah. Jay Baca got to keep them hands up.
So Cam, what do you think is like right now in this patch? Like, is there anything that you see as like the best key to victory, or do you feel like what me and Soup have been seeing is that there's like a lot of different paths to victory now?
I mean, everything starts off that jab, and they added that multiplier. So if you want to really get combo, oh my goodness,
Jay going to town.
That jab right there, yeah. That's it.
Jay Baca is showing what I was talking about. Starting off with that jab and sets up them other combinations.
For those of you asking, our events are every Sunday and Thursday. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Sundays, sign-ups at 3. Fights are at 5 p.m. Eastern. But back into the fight. Jay going in for the kill, taking a few shots.
Knocked him out the ring.
Full ring out. This man is done.
Yo, somebody called the paramedics, bro. Oh my goodness.
He is out there
with
the crowd. This man out here crowd surfing.
That's disgusting, bro. He is all the way out of the crowd.
Yeah. Oh, Jay, how you gonna do it like that?
I didn't even get to commentate for 5 seconds, bro.
Oh man,
that was a first round knockout.
I'm telling you, man, Jay Baca, man, what a class act. Yeah, right, let's look at like the TKO 1576 to 498 on that one. My goodness, the damage was there. Look, this is what happens, so a lot of the times Jay had signed up. The person he was supposed to fight did not make it. We had to find somebody else for him. B-Boy said, I got it. I got the hands. I was like, all right, it's Jay Baca. Okay, all right. It's Jay Baca. And you know what I'm saying? Stari in the chat said, Lord have mercy. Like, oh my God. What a showing from Jay Baca.
Came in with cold feet, Maybe he couldn't get going.
No, Stari with the
Bro, what are we doing? This poor guy.
Wow.
Jeez, bro.
This poor guy. You did this to him.
Somebody. The screenshots though. Come on.
Oh, he needs some milk. Oh my goodness. Now it's crazy though. Cam, this is something that has happened to you before as well. You jumped in not too long ago against a newcomer, and completely destroyed him. And we haven't seen that newcomer in a bit. Hopefully, we still see more of B-Boy because, it's just one of those things. It's Sunday. Anybody can get their hands on Sunday.
B-Boy should take this as a learning experience. You should come in there, find your rhythm first instead of just, going in fist first. You know,
I mean, he stuck out the full round and the full fight, and he's still in the chat being a good sport about it. So, B-Boy, by the way, if you want to come up, I just invited you up. If not, no worries about it. You can put any messages you want to say in the chat.
Absolutely. And B-Boy, the next time you sign up, it won't be against like Jay Baca. Make sure to sign up early so the algorithm can pick you up and put you in with some folks that are maybe around your skill level. The algorithm's not perfect. Alexis with the rose, thank you. It's not perfect, but it will. We do try to make as fair a fight as possible. And shout out to Jay Baca, just being a complete class act. Sometimes it's easier just to go and get through it and get knocked out. That way you get the nerves out of you. Nothing worse can happen to you at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I'm sorry. Is Jay Baca a 2,500 elo and B-Boy is unranked?
So Jay Baca had a fight.
B-Boy was confident.
B-Boy is coming in as a sub for this fight. He said, "I'll sub in, I'll fight." You know, I was like, "All right." So we put him in there, and that's usually what happens with the substitute fights, right? They're not necessarily perfectly match made, but we still make it happen just because we want to still give people a chance to show up on stream and have some fun. All right, we're gonna go on to the next fight. We're gonna give Jay Baca his exhibition dub. You know what I mean? And so next up, we got Ampy. Oh, there you are, Jay. All right, Jay, we'll give you an interview. All right, promo time. The veteran, Jay Baca, the dubs on the point board, right? Jay Baca, you jumped in there with a newcomer in B-Boy, right? New patch, new update, new jab system. From your perspective, Jay, right? What was going on behind the headset? How was that fight for you?
You know, it's just like every other fight. Every fight's the same, really. Some fights, you know, nerves wise aren't the same, but it's you're doing the same thing. You're going in there boxing in virtual reality, so you know I got him out of there quick and easy. I had to get out of there quick and easy. I gotta go, but not right now, of course. Like I gotta go in like 10 minutes, but overall, I'm happy with my performance. But I do want someone good next. Super.
Oh yeah, look, I be trying. Today was a holiday weekend. We only had so many signups. Jay, let me double check real quick. You should be in our ranked roster. All right, let me just double check real quick. Right. Divisions. J. You're in stationary, correct?
Yeah.
Stationary. Yes, you are. A-class boxer, Jay Baca. So, once the league starts, for those of you guys who are going to be in the league, we definitely want you guys to be priority. Since you have your own guaranteed night for the month to show up, we're going to be working with you guys about like showing up for exhibitions. The more fair fights are going to be on those league nights, those ranked nights. We're going to be looking forward to working with you guys on trying to shape this out. But yeah, man, I think you can go pretty far looking at the people ahead of you, seeing what you've been able to do in this patch. You were definitely up there as far as stationary boxers go here for Ringside VR. So looking forward to seeing those fights, man, and appreciate you as always for the commentary as well as showing up and showing out on these fights.
Yep. I just want to say one last thing. God bless. Good luck to everyone else fighting tonight. Hope to see you all on ranked. Just no time for you, Jackmon. No time, bro.
No time. Look, Jackmon's holding on to that belt, shaking it for me, bro. You're in his nightmares.
I already beat him 3 times. It ain't gonna be a hard fight. I've already beat him 3 times. He beat me once. I wasn't here, so I'll see you soon, Jackmon.
All right. Tick tock. And speaking of clocks, we're about to run through the next fight we have coming up next. It's going to be
Ampy versus Big Woo.
Ampy versus Big Woo. All right, let me go ahead and make sure.
And yeah, let's get Cam back in here. Let's get him a whole full match to commentate.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, bro.
Whether it happens in one fight or in pieces. That was a crazy one. I feel like this has just been one of those patches where it's a knockdown heavy patch, right? This feels like V3 or V5, right? But not in like just who's punching, more and harder, right? It's like who's actually got the some of the more
Yeah, you got to
nuanced
really have good defense in this patch. Like, you got to really be on it.
Oh, absolutely.
I couldn't agree more.
So we got coming up next, let's head to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got Ampy taking on Big Woo. In the red corner, both of these VR boxers fighting in that room scale play space. Both boxers fighting from North America Central. Good even height though. Ampy fighting at 5 foot 11 inches tall. Big Woo fighting at 5 foot 10 inches tall. Elo for both of these boxers in the 1501 to 2000 range. So probably about as even as a fight as we're gonna get here on Ringside VR.
I think so. Look at them, like just the different hairstyles, but otherwise they almost look like a clone of each other, like physical body wise.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna take some time to go ahead and change up Big Woo's clothes here real quick. Fellas, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, no problem, Super. So Ampy in the green, Big Woo in the gray. Both fighters into
Big
this
Woo.
discovery.
I'm seeing a little bit of Big Woo with the jumpy guard. Like, he's bouncing all over the place. Almost looking like Usyk.
Speaking of Usyk,
I can see that for
fight.
sure. So both either in this fight, right, or in general, what are the most effective guards you think are in these new patches?
I wouldn't even say it's the guards that's the most effective. It's moving out of the way with your feet. Like, of course you got to keep your hands up, but you gotta really move those feet. You can't be stationary anymore. Because if somebody gets a combination flurry going, you're most likely going there.
Yeah. It's about Super said it before, right? It's just a good boxing concept. Your hands are kind of the last thing that you rely on for defense, right? You should be using footwork, you should be using head movement, and then last thing is like you should be using your hands to block and intercept punches. Right now, looks like Ampy's getting a little bit of the better of this situation, but both of them have shown that they are throwing about, similar power punches. Each of them respecting the damage everyone's throwing. I like that. Oh, I love. This has been something I really love in this patch, right? It's that duck down body tap, right? I used to do it anyway because I think a good 20-30 damage with a low risk shot is worth it. But now with this new jab increase, it actually sets up some really powerful combos.
Oh, Big Woo getting some flurries going there. But Ampy's striking back, Charlie.
And there it is. Ampy's taking the...
Oh my goodness.
And there it is. First knockdown going to Big Woo. But very close. Either one of them could have done it. But it feels like Ampy just hesitated for a second there, took a couple shots, and then just didn't get out fast enough. You can see him. He's trusting that guard, but Big Woo is landing a couple shots around it. And
I think what's happening with Ampy is that he's like I said, he's getting a little too stationary. Yep. He's trusting his guard. Like, it's okay to trust in your guard, but you gotta stay constantly moving, man.
No, I couldn't agree more, right? Even with the guard assist and like putting the guard in the best places possible and reacting, like if you just stay, the same place, right? Like your hands are small.
Like they're
not going to cover your whole body. Your opponent's going to find somewhere where he can hit.
No, that's the end of the first round. Big Woo taking it pretty strong.
Absolutely. Anything that you saw there that was key to what he did better than Ampy there?
Like he was using his angles. Using his angles, going to the body.
No, I see.
Ampy, he's gonna definitely have to, be watchful of those angles. That's his game plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good advice for the adjustment round, right? For Ampy, I would say use that footwork more, right? Like take those angles. Don't just move forward and back, right? Use lateral movement, and especially move on diagonals. That 45-degree step is deadly.
Definitely.
That's how you get that Matador effect going that we saw in the last match too. But round 2 and going here. Any early favorites for who's going to win this fight?
If MP can't get this round, it's definitely Big Wolf taking it, no doubt.
Yeah, I think so too. Definitely going to be a key round for Ampy. He doesn't necessarily have to get the knockdown, right? We saw Landon win with 2 rounds on damage, or at least get the draw. But Ampy's definitely going to have to do a lot of work here, and is in the dangerous position, and is in it again.
Another thing I'm noticing is Big Wolf. He's timing in between Ampy's shots. Like he's definitely got his timing down, I think.
Mm-hmm. And you can see it's not perfect, right? It's not super clean. He's getting hit too, but he's hitting the better shot on Ampy, and he's also following up with it better, right? Ampy has a really solid engage. Like a lot of these times, the Big Woo's hitting Ampy's actually the first one to land a good hit. The Big Woo is patient. He doesn't panic, and he just, as you said, steps to the side and takes the 2 open shots that he sees on Ampy.
Now we're getting a little middle ring action. They throwing flurries to each other. Yep. Big Wolf's the first to disengage. Oh, huge left. Oh my goodness.
And the follow-up damage
Ampy,
afterwards.
Ampy is getting. Oh my goodness.
Yo, Ken, that left
Ampy
was
was
set it
getting
off,
beat.
bro. That left started.
Yeah, that left was.
Dang.
Did you see that, Solly?
Yeah, that was brutal. Man, this is just quickly running away for Ampy. But there it is. That's what he needs.
Okay. He's angry now. Ampy's angry.
Woke him up.
Ampy's angry. He's angry.
Angry P.
If he can maintain this pressure though, calculated, he can keep Big Woo on the red line. He's got about a minute to work. No need to rush right now. Big Woo's hurt. That's what I'm talking about, Ampy. Mix it up to the body. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I've been watching this time and time again, bro. The peak strategy, if you get a good counter hit, a good flurry, back up off him, reset a little bit, get some select shots in. You just have to keep the damage tag. And a lot of people are not going to be able to play intelligently enough to be like, oh, I'm on the red line, I need to be more defensive. They're not even looking for that. You could just finish them off easily.
It's a pretty good fight, man.
It's a really good fight.
I couldn't agree with you more, Sue, but a lot of people, they hit that good big shot and they see the numbers for it and they just get trigger happy, right? They follow it up, they go in, and they have no idea how much damage they took, or the rest of the situation. They're just like, he's low, right? Just throw hands. Whereas if you step back, you can see how they reacted to that. Did they know they got hurt? You can get an idea of your damage too, and you can catch it. That half second really can be a big difference in strategy.
Oh, absolutely, man. What a beautiful round number 2, guys. I did not see the back and forth action happening like that. Looking at round number 1, Ampy being the aggressor and then getting just the counter hit of doom from Big Woo, really turning the tides on him. This has become a very interesting fight.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'm noticing is MP is kind of over-committing to his shots. Like, when he throws that hook, he's, ducking down with it. And he's not coming back up instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So, Big Woo's probably, looking at him doing that and oh, yeah, I got you now, and catching him.
And like you said, Big Woo has been really good at timing his punches. He's not just throwing, he's actually waiting and looking to see where he's going to place his shots. And that has been very successful for him, especially capitalizing on when Ampy's maybe off balance.
MP starting with the jab now. Big Woo I'm going to just stalk you real quick. Let me just stalk you. Oh, mean jab right there from MP. Oh.
Okay. This is great to see, man. Now, if you're Ampy, right, you're taking a break right here. This is where you want to be able to throw some jabs. Ampy's got a really good lead hand, right? you want to keep Big Woo from recovering so that he's on the off balance in the game, right? And be able to sneak in and knock down on him. But both characters now recovering very well on the inside, locking horns. Oh, and it's Big Woo with the advantage here.
Oh my goodness. Those were heavy shots, bro. It's like I can see the weight behind them. That's crazy.
And looking at the numbers just flying off of both of these boxers, man, like there are very few throwaway punches here. Everything is with intention.
Yep. Getting some parries off from Ampy. Big jab from Ampy right there.
I like a little bit of catch and shoot there from Ampy. That's something I don't really see too much of in VR boxing. I mean, it's hard, right? We haven't had a guard to really to rely on.
Yeah, it's mostly Ampy being off balance when he throws. That's what's really getting him hit right now. Oh.
Okay. Ampy looking really snappy on the last exchange. Big Woo, though. Woo's still hurt. I mean, Ampy has still managed to not let him recover. Woo not acting like his bar, still throwing those punches. He's got to be careful. He's going to put himself in the position where he might get a sneak knockdown.
Anything you're noticing Big Woo's doing that's like really getting him the advantage over him, Solid? Over Ampy?
I think it's just a little bit cleaner execution, right? Like it's not one of those fights where it's a drastic difference. Like we saw Ampy got the knockdown when he really like locked in for a moment there. But I think it's just kind of that. Ampy's getting kind of maybe a little bit in his head, like he's getting emotional or a little bit like overly aggressive. Like as Super was saying, like, he's kind of too quick to pull the trigger on his punches. Really all Big Woo is doing is just being very patient.
Yeah, but he looks pretty hurt here. I'm not going to cap. He's looking pretty hurt. Ampy, he's using that little freaky head movement. No hand tap. He's tired.
Let's take it at Big Woo in the center by himself. Looking like he got that big dub. Your winner out of the red corner, it's going to be Big Woo. Taking a look at some of the action here from this last fight. And what a firefight indeed, man. I mean, there were subtle adjustments back and forth. The story of this fight, starting off with Ampy's advantage and aggression, Big Woo turning it around in a big way, and then really just settling into his rhythm, right? We noticed that Ampy was off balance in a lot of his exchanges, but sometimes that could just be Ampy's kind of a little bit of an unorthodox style, right? He's always leaning and getting down there into some odd angles, but Big Woo, what I really appreciate about him, man, he stayed centered, stayed confident behind that guard, fired from a safe distance, and really, I mean, the timing and power really was there for him the entire time. So big shout outs to Big Woo. Let's take a look at the details here. Big Woo 10-7 in that first round, 10-9 and then 10-9 for a grand total of 30-25. Looking at the knockdowns, Big Woo 3-1, 2 knocks in the first round, 1 knock in the second round. And looking at the damage very interesting, right? So 1484 to 1722 for the first round, going in Big Woo's direction, right? 1512 to 1539 in that second round. That second round where both of these boxers got a knockdown, right? Then Big Woo finishing strong at 1398 to 1635 for a grand total of 4,394 to 4,896. Damage-wise, a much closer match than I would have called it, right? I thought Big Woo did a lot more damage than that. I almost thought he was going to break into 5K with how much that I had seen, but my goodness, what a good fight. What did you guys think about that?
Yeah, it was a good fight from both fighters, man. Hats off to them. It looked pretty even, I could really see their minds moving, like, after each round, so hats off to both of you guys.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and give both of these boxers a chance to get up from the headset and tell us what was really going on, man, because we love to hear from the POV of the boxers. This game is, for those of you guys in chat that are wondering, this game is Thrill of the Fight 2 in VR, right? So a lot of people were asking if this was undisputed. I didn't think the game looked that good, you know, coming up into it. But hey, it looks good enough so that people are asking. At least TikTok thinks it's real boxing somehow, some way. But this is a VR boxing game, guys. So if you see a little bit of jank, if you're wondering, oh man, people really out here boxing, we have people in varying degrees of boxing aptitude, from enthusiast and fan to amateur to people training, people semi-pro. We've got some pros, people who've been in and out of the ring with different experiences. So this Discord is a big Discord. We've got all kinds. If you're trying to get in, you think you got the hands, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Join the Ringside VR Discord. When you join the Ringside VR Discord, the first thing you want to do is jump in the general chat, say what's up. You know, go into the introductions channel, give us your backstory, and then you want to hit back, type in /register anywhere in the Discord. The bot commands will pop up. It will allow you to go ahead and register. Every Sunday and every Wednesday, I'm about to put more days on. Every Sunday, every Thursday, we got events, right? Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the events start up for exhibitions, right? Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a little bit of King of the Ring action. So for those wondering how to fight, how to get in, you know what I'm saying? That is how you do it. I appreciate everybody for joining in, man. Despite getting that early ban, the TikTok audience has been good, so I appreciate it. We're gonna get on the mic. We got Big Woo, we got Ampy. Let's go ahead and talk to Ampy first.
What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? Look, new patch, new systems, right? How you feeling, man? You had a tough match against Big Woo. The big man definitely ran you through your paces. Tell us what was going on behind the headset, man.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I am completely beat. Sorry if you could hear me.
You're good,
heavy breathing while
Yeah.
you were talking. Yeah, I'm digging the update. I just turned off the high guard assist and the temple block just because I couldn't really operate my elbows quite how I want to yet with it.
Yeah.
As far as like the jab stuff goes, I like throwing the jab. I'm not quite comfortable with follow-up shots because I don't bring my hands back to my guard super well.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been following up on it as much as I should be in this new update, but what I have learned, and I'm having a great time with this currently, been playing a lot of single player. I was struggling so much on medium, like even as a 2100 elo. I was struggling so much on just medium, getting knocked
I'm glad
out.
I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one, bro. I just be like, look, I'm trash. It's all good. I'm over here on medium. Like, man, why is this bot so unpredictable? Meanwhile, I'm seeing everybody else like, oh, it's easy, bro. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just knock him out.
Solly tried this one out. Or not Solly Super. Try this one out.
What's
I just
up?
learned this. Lean to your side. Not like step or anything like that. Just literally lean to your side.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a body shot like a straight, like really rifle it straight in and out. Underhand. Try it underhand. I get so much better power out of it.
Really?
Unfortunately, it didn't work that well on this fight. Maybe a little bit of like the differences in single player lag versus like no lag at all.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna try that because I have the same problem. Since this patch,
Yeah.
my jabs have been way better, something I can rely on consistently. I'm terrible at the follow-up shot, so I know what I got to work on, right? I can set up jabs, I'm really good at it, but the follow-up shots, I'm like, I might as well just keep jabbing at this point, bro.
That's how I feel so much, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I know the feels, man. But look, I appreciate you for coming through. Definitely keep us updated on how the progress is going with the update, man, because I really think they're onto something with this one. I really and truly do.
Yeah, absolutely. Trent's been putting in hella work, man. It's like 4 updates in a week or 2.
Yeah, and it's going in the right direction too. They finally gave us a system for jabs. We can work with this now. You know what I mean? That was my biggest news. That was the happiest that I've been throughout for a long time in this game. I'm very excited. All right, let's go ahead and talk to.
Good one, yo.
All right, take it easy, bro. Let's talk to the winner for the night, Big Woo.
Hello.
Yo, Big Woo, man, you went up against Ampy today. What an incredible showcase of skills. Myself, Solly, and Killer Cam were all watching in amazement, man. Really good for you to be able to lock in behind that guard. It looked like you had some really good timing and shot placement there. It led you to 2 great knockdowns in the first round, kept it even with another knock in the third round. Let us know from your perspective, man, what was going on behind the headset. How was that fight for you?
It was pretty good. It was kind of difficult, man. He kept getting my body a lot, so I was kind of worried about that. I thought it was going to be a draw at the end. In the last round, he was working me a lot. But the jab system is really good. I like throwing the jab out a lot, so I feel like it helps it a lot. I didn't know there was a section where you could turn off the auto guard or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was kind of messing with me. It was messing with me a little bit. I didn't like it that much.
It's a little something, man. It's going to help some people and it's going to harm some others, and I'm glad that they gave us the option to turn it off. Also, make sure you have done the advanced calibration as well in the PTC, because
I didn't see that either.
Bro, once you do the advanced calibration, night and day difference. Night and day, because it's calibrating now your elbows and your shoulders.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I didn't even see that thing that they added that.
Yeah, see, this is why this is one of the advantages of having these fights on PTC whenever possible, so we can just let the community just know ahead of time what's new, what to pay attention to. You know, the new jab system. Are you up on game on the new jab system that they just dropped?
Yeah, I just got on that. I read that, but the rest of the stuff I didn't really read.
That's all good, man. Look, you know, I think once a week I might just do well, whenever these drop, I might just do a video going over the patch notes and drop it here for the folks in the chat. But look, you didn't need to have no knowledge and no patch notes to get the job done. What a great fight, man. Good knockdowns, good technique. I can't say anything more than congratulations, bro.
Thank you, sir. And Ampy, he was a good fighter.
Absolutely.
Much respect to him.
Always. Much respect, and much respect to both of you guys, man. Can't wait to see you back here again next week, bro.
All right, thank you.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you.
All right, up next, let's take a look at what we got going on here.
Maurice is not here, so I subbed him out. So we got Bank Has Been Robbed versus Iron Michael Chandler.
Bank Has Been Robbed versus Iron Michael Chandler. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Now, let me go ahead and set this. Let me set this to the current one real quick. Appreciate all those folks who were able to show up and make it in as a sub. I think we got Tynado up for commentary as well, right? So we got
yes,
we can get
we do.
Get you Tynado and Cam there.
Cam's gonna take a quick break. Yeah.
All right. Cam's taking a quick break.
I'm trying
all right.
to figure out my mic real quick.
You're good. You're good.
All good.
All right. I see Iron Michael Chandler there in the blue corner looking for Bank Has Been Robbed. And while we wait, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket for you guys here. So, we've had, and what's interesting, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our 8 fights tonight. Right now, we are on Iron Michael Chandler and Bank Has Been Robbed. Iron Vitality versus Texas King is coming up next. And then we've got King Sniper taking on Dancing Panda to finish for the night. This is a little Memorial Weekend fight card, a little shorter than usual, guys. So for those of you guys who are just popping in here today, you know what I'm saying? We usually have about twice as many fights as it is for tonight. 15 is the usual. But you know, as it is a holiday weekend, I'm about to get ready to set up some barbecue stuff a little later on. You know what I'm saying? Get my grilling on.
Amen.
I hope you guys are enjoying this Memorial Day weekend with your family. Shout out to everybody. All the vets, all the folks who are service people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the family members, the supporters. You know, this is gonna be a good vibe, man. It's always a good day. But right now, we got a good fight coming up next in Iron Michael Chandler taking on Bank Has Been Robbed. Let's take it to the tail of the table. In the blue corner, we've got Iron Michael Chandler taking on Bank Has Been Robbed in the red corner. Chandler fighting in that room scale play space. Bank Has Been Robbed fighting in stationary, both BR boxers fighting by way of the North America Central region. Chandler fighting at 5'9" tall. Bank Has Been Robbed 5'11". Now Chandler, one of our high elo 2500 guys, subbing in here today. Bank has been robbed, going to be punching a bunch above his weight. But let's see if he's got what it takes to shake Iron Michael Chandler.
Yep. We got some errors.
Seconds out.
Deck Gremlins.
All right, guys. This is the first off. We gotta have the. This is just reminding me to make the bet. Who will win?
I haven't seen much of Bank has been robbed by who he's one heck of a fighter. I haven't seen Iron Michael Chandler though. He's actually a pretty decent fighter, so I'm not saying no predictions.
Also, do you want to try to just have them ready up again and get back in, or do we want to?
We're watching the fight right now.
Oh, interesting. My game didn't connect.
Interesting. All right. Let me go ahead and jump into the Discord here. And
here, I'll stop streaming for a sec.
Nah, it's gonna be vertical, guys. Apologies, but
that Gremlins get a win every now and then.
Yeah, every once they get a little dub. Oh, you guys came in just in the right amount of time. Bank has been robbed, going down, down, down.
Hi, Michael Chandler being fierce with those fists. Yeah, glad we didn't miss a moment of the action. All right, 2 minutes left, but a pretty big disadvantage so far. Now I'm seeing Bank's been robbed, kind of sitting behind that high guard, and kind of like we saw in last fight with Ampy, right? Like he doesn't seem to be doing enough footwork or head movement behind it. Like occasionally he'll pop in and out altogether when he feels like he's in danger, but I feel like he's just standing there and getting tagged up.
Yeah, he needs to be moving his head a little more. Iron Michael Chandler's going to capitalize, but Chandler's doing, he's also dropping his hands a lot. Like, I don't know if you saw me through that jab, like he kind of dropped his hand,
Yeah, and I think again, like you name yourself after an MMA fighter, you're probably going to fight a little bit like an MMA fighter, right? And you can see it, right? He has what I call the MMA guard, right? It's not a high guard, it's not a Philly shell, it's kind of this middle guard, and it has a lot of motion to it, right? Like so your hands are bouncing, you're kind of throwing from any angle that you can get, but your shots are probably not going to have like the max power that someone fighting with perfect boxing form is going to have. But they can still sting. Yeah, and also like it doesn't matter how powerful your shot is if it misses, but like if you get a shot that no one's expecting that lands, that damage can rack up, which we saw earlier. So last 20 seconds, we're going to be at the end of this discovery round. I think Bank has been robbed, had a bit of a rude discovery. Tornado, what are you seeing as, kind of the keys that Chandler's been doing to take advantage of this round?
He's kind of just waiting for him to attack. Like, I've noticed Ben Rogers seems to be the first attacker, and I don't have a chance to keep countering with that jab, getting good damage off of it. He's also taking advantage with him being stiff, like he looks very predictable with those shots. He's just tagging him up,
I think so too. It's an interesting point, right? Like I think the key is to be patient, right? And there's a difference between being patient versus being passive. Being passive, you're going to get tagged up, but being patient, you're waiting for the right moment at the right time to just unload either the right, powerful single shot or just a big old combo and flurry.
But
yeah, Chandler in the chat. Injury.
My bad. I've seen that Bank is also trying to capitalize off of Chandler dropping his hands because as he throws his jab, he tends to drop his hand. I can see that's where most of his damage is coming from.
A big agree right there, Tornado. Yeah. I think it was a small comeback attempt there towards the later bit of the round where Bank has been robbed, was able to rack up a lot of damage, especially with that left hand being so low for Iron Michael Chandler, right? And so let's see if he learns from his mistake and is able to kind of take that advantage here in round number 2 all the way through.
I'd love to see more feints from Michael Chandler because he's very predictable with those shots. I feel like Bank has been robbed, knows that shot's coming, but with how stiff he's been, you really can't dodge it, you know? If Chandler can manage to throw a couple jabs and wait for that late reaction, and counter with a body shot, or cut around, or come with a hook or something.
He literally landed that body shot like right on cue there. Tornado. I don't know if you're coaching him a little bit too much here. He's listening to you, brother.
Yeah, it just feels to me like Bank has been robbed. Has been a little too stiff this whole fight, right? Like he's standing pretty much straight up vertical, and part of why I think that really isn't like a great strategy as much in these, you know, in these new patches, right? Is it opens up both your head and your body. There's no way you can attack both. Whereas if you crouch a little bit, right, like you're given, you know, the game accepts a little bit of that angle with the new kinetics, and you actually can get your body a little bit out of the way.
But I can see Bank is starting to capitalize off of those hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to gain a little more momentum as he has.
Oh! He finally did it.
As he drops that hand and opens up his guard, bam! Great timing from Bank.
Yeah.
Bank was waiting for the moment to pull that heist. Beautiful shot. Now, I would still say Chandler's ahead on damage because he's just been the more active fighter, but this is an important moment for Bank has been robbed, and a big momentum shift here in this round. Tornado, is there anything you saw that he did that like really opened that up, or you think like lucky shot?
I can see he started to capitalize off of his guard because Chandler keeps dropping those hands and lighting those hands. Bank will create hook, come in with a stiff jab or a straight, but or as I say that, Bank gets hurt, but I think Bank has a little more punishment.
Oh, man, Bank's got
punishment
hurt.
system really.
Counters off as he gets hurt.
Punishment system is reliable, but it's not been perfect. We have seen a few moments where, you know, both fighters are close. One looks like he's about to get knocked out, and then the other one comes in with just a big enough shot to close the rest of that damage bar.
2 seconds left. Bank maybe not aware of the time, but no! Oh my goodness, that left came crashing down with vengeance. What in the world? Yo, I was about to say maybe he's not aware of the time. But my goodness.
Finish on the round.
What a finish. Man, talking about the robbery.
Stari 100%.
Talking about the robbery.
Powerful shot.
Wow. Wow. What a turnaround. Now.
Same way he got that first knockdown.
Yeah.
Line up that guard, come in with a stiff jab or straight. Really can't tell because of the feet.
Yeah, Big Gucci, that was Bank has been Rob's round right there, all the way through, and it's about the patience really that Bank has been Rob was able to show, right? Sticking behind that high guard, really waiting for his counter shot opportunities, knowing that he can't just go in a straight firefight against Iron Michael Chandler, but also taking advantage, right? The left hand, big left hand twice for the knockdowns tonight. Man, and just the first beautiful knockdown right there, adjusting the VR gloves, and it was the second knockdown of the night, that big left hand that came over the top. Really was the one that really sent it home. Beautiful knockdown there by Bank has been robbed. But here we go, round number 3 underway, guys. This is
By the way,
Chandler's.
we had a little mix-up in the chat. Chandler is actually in the Puma gloves.
Oh, Chandler's in the Puma gloves. Oh, we got it mixed up, guys. Sorry about that. We was about to be like, oh, this is going to be a great story for Bank has been robbed, but we're the ones who robbed him.
But Bank has been robbed, is dropping his hands a lot. Chandler is starting to capitalize on it. I keep looking at the
yeah, that's okay, but we got it right now. It's Iron Michael Chandler now. Iron Michael Chandler with a down. We got it correct. You know, no more bums on the mic anymore.
You get it backwards one time.
Look. we got to get it right for the peoples, you know what I'm saying? But we back at it again. We now know what the real score is. Iron Michael Chandler putting the pressure on. He's going to make sure that everybody doesn't forget or misrepresent what time it is. It's Iron Michael Chandler time.
Third time he's caught him wide opening up that guard, throwing a jab.
Yeah, the bank has been robbed. This round has been robbed entirely by Michael Chandler. Is just coming in, and again, minute 30, already 2 knockdowns in his favor. This is a dangerous place to be.
And he's hurt.
He's hurt, yeah.
Clinch or move around a little more because Chandler's piecing him up.
Ooh, that uppercut was nice.
But right as we say that Chandler gets hurt, Bank is going in for that knockdown.
He's got to be careful.
Them hands, and Chandler's gonna counter.
Yeah, the counter is always there, and he's hitting the red line too. I know he's desperate for the knock, but left, right. Chandler blocks, and the counters. The perfect offense, the perfect defense. That man sipping tea, right? Sipping tea. Iron Michael Chandler said this was easy money right here. Chat, make some noise. Man, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy, guys. Nah, I know we got it messed up, but we got to set the record straight. It was Iron Michael Chandler with those beautiful, beautiful knockdowns. Right there at the end was beautiful, textbook. He had caught the rhythm. He caught the time. Left block, right block. Left block, right block. Left block, right. And as soon as Bank has been robbed, was done with the salvo, the counter shot was there. And like we were saying, Bank has been robbed, had to be careful because he was sitting there on the red line, man. You got to act like your bar is, like I always say. If that bar is saying that you're ready to go, you better back up. You know what I mean? So yeah, just a little thing for all the fighters today here, man, and just for in general, that bar don't lie, bro. You can't, you know, you ever know that you were tired and just tried to do something crazy anyway, and then it was just hurting the next day, and you're like, dang, I should have listened to my body. That's what you got to listen to your bar, you know. So let's take a look at the scorecard here. So it's boxing Aratoni. The first round definitely going to our boy Bank has been robbed, and it was a good start. So boxing Aratoni, aka Iron Michael Chandler, right? Figured it out, 10-7 and 10-6, and it was kind of crazy because we knew Iron Michael Chandler was coming in here with the higher elo, the more experience, right? So we were looking to see if it was going to be a nice little fairy tale story moment, but no. You know what I'm saying? It was right exactly how it was supposed to be. Boxing Aratoni, 5 knockdowns to 1, all right? TKO damage there at the end. Surprisingly, though, Bank has been robbed, had more damage, right? 1975 to 1593, and of course he took that first round, so no surprises there, right? But the second round, 1687 to 1501, still got the knock, and of course boxing Aratoni took the third round for sure. But you know, for that first round though, Bank has been robbed was looking good, so we got to give him his flowers for a good fight. But it is boxing Aratoni that takes the match. We're gonna go ahead and let these 2 fighters go ahead and unmute. If anyone has any questions for them, they can go ahead and take them while I go ahead and set up the next fight. And let me just talk to the folks in the chat too here for a second. So anybody who wants to get in on the action, first things first, join the Ringside VR Discord. When you get in, say what's up, you know, jump in the general chat, say hi, drop your backstory in our introducing channel. And then anywhere in the Discord, type in /register, right? The bot command is going to pop up. It's going to allow you to register yourself as a boxer on the Discord, right? You're going to be able to pick your shorts, your region, your elo, all of that stuff. And then so every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do King of the Ring. Every Sunday, we do exhibitions, and in a little bit, we're going to be doing ranked matches on Sundays as well. So for all those who are asking, can you get a match? It's very easy. All you got to do is join the Discord, register, and then sign up.
I guess I'll go.
All right, up first is Iron Michael Chandler. Bro, first of all, our bad. We had the y'all were mixed up, right? So at first I thought Bank has been robbed was gonna give us like a princess story, fairy tales and whatnot. But then real quickly, once we realized who was who, it was the Iron Michael Chandler story through and through. right? So it's been a while that we've been able to get you in on a good, nice fight. You know what I'm saying? We're here in the PTC. We got new updates, new moves, new techniques and things. Give us your POV, man. One, how's the update been for you? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? And how is this fight in relation to the update?
I don't know. I feel like whenever I started off, like any combination with the jab, it just like does like 10 times more damage. I just like, it could be the weakest jab ever and it will stun them. I mean, like, I'm not complaining. I mean, sometimes it'll go in the other person's favor, but like a lot of times, I throw a jab, it does 4 damage, but like it stuns them, and from there I just knock them down.
Yeah, new jab system, man. The more you use the jab, the more powerful subsequent punches are going to be, right? Which makes the jab paramount, I think, as a setup punch, right? And it's kind of encouraging folks to use that lead hand, right? The jab, also now a great weapon that if somebody's in that red line area, throw a jab to the body, sneak a jab in through, step at an angle, throw a jab, move out the way. You keep the pressure on them without having to throw a bunch of punches, right? So I think it's going to be a great weapon moving forward. And, give or take, some people hate it, some people love it. The defense assist, if it helps you, if you got a high guard style, you know what I'm saying, it's great. If you're doing more of a Philly shell kind of thing, you might want to take that off, right? It's going to mess with how fluid you can be. But in this match, man, surprisingly enough, you had the lower damage of the two boxers, but was a straight knockout artist. What do you think led to the success of those knockouts for you? What were you looking for in the match?
After the first round, I kind of just turned to Kyorian. I just had to download data after the first round. I realized that I was trying to pressure him too much, and whenever I pressured him, he caught me. He knocked me down when I was pressuring him, so I just realized I had to use my jab more and use my distance a little bit more and block off his jabs to, just like be able to start off combos. And another thing I realized, whenever he like landed like a big punch or something, he would try to kind of like charge in, and I kind of sat there blocking all his punches, and then I looked for an opening, I caught him with a counter, and it knocked him down half the time.
Yeah, I mean, the left hand, if I remember his stance, his left hand was the hand that was down more often than not, right? And that right hand is just not going to be enough to be able to dig into the offense. There was a moment there at the end where he went full ham, was just trying to take you down, and you were so cool under the guard. I think you caught his timing over the first hit, and you just kept throwing him left, right, and I saw you just answering the phone like a telecommunications officer, just, ha, 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 ha. And then came back with a counter and just went into a knockdown. It was peak virtual boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Absolutely, man. Well, look, congratulations on the dub. Let me want to go ahead and double check this just to make sure that I have you in the right space here. Where's my divisions tab? So you should be in. I don't think I have you on here. Are you stationary? Are you in stationary? You are in stationary. A-class boxer in stationary. So, pretty soon, in a few couple of weeks, you're going to see some changes on your Discord account. It will show that you are an A-class boxer, rank number 6, right under Jay Baca. And so we're going to be doing ranked cards two Sundays out of the month, right? Where it is going to be just for the people who are in ranked. And I'm going to be trying to put together some prizes when you guys fight. There's like, some cool prizes and stuff like that, things that people can earn. We're going to run it for a little while, kind of like a season 1 pilot, if you will. At the end of the season, I'll be giving out rewards, just a way to say thank you for the folks that are here, and also a way to guarantee on a Sunday night that you're going to get some competent competition, right? More details to come, but for the folks who I know who are already on the list, I'm just trying to make sure that they are aware that in June we're going to be starting that up. It's just as soon as the offline matchmaking system is going to be a thing. So yeah, man, looking forward to seeing what you can do when it comes to the ladder.
Yeah, it feels great to be back. I mean, I tore a little bit of my hamstring not too long ago, but I'm good now, so.
Yeah, man. Look, take care of yourself, man. A lot of people getting injured, a lot of people having their headsets being messed up. So if anything happens, just let us know. And for everybody who's out here asking, how do we participate? All you got to do, first things first, join the Ringside VR Discord. Register yourself as a boxer by typing in /register anywhere in the Discord. Once you create your profile, you're able to sign up for any one of our events. Sunday nights for exhibitions at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday for King of the Ring at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So see you guys in the virtual ring. If you have any questions after you join the Discord, we got a wonderful ref team that is here to help you out. With that being said, we're going to go on to the next fight.
All right.
Wait, did Banks get interviewed already?
Oh no, yeah.
No, we haven't. Oh, I didn't see Bank. Let's jump in there. Hold on for a second. Bank, where you at, bro?
Hola.
Bank.
All
right, dude, you had a great first round. I mean, number one, you went up against Iron Michael Chandler. You were punching well above your weight on this one, right? And then out of nowhere, man, you come through and have an amazing first round. You ended up even out damaging him through the 3 rounds, but the tale was, man, the knockdowns. Iron Michael Chandler is a knockout artist, man.
I know.
It looked like it was tough, bro, especially there at the end. From your perspective, though, man, how was that fight? Tell us what was going on behind the headset.
I don't know. I was just having fun, honestly. Like, I came in, I was actually surprised I did so much damage, but that's kind of how it was my last fight too. Like, surprisingly, I did more damage the entire fight going through, and I think this is my output of my stamina, just being able to keep on throwing. But I don't know, man. I had a great fight. I didn't know he was room scale though. That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But I'm not tripping out about it too much. I thought he was stationary because he answered to my thing when he said "Hey" when I put out what I wanted. But I'm not tripping out about it. I just didn't know. But that caused some complications because I did want to keep my range. I couldn't keep my range or escape out the way I wanted to. But other from that, I actually had a lot of fun. You know, he's a great fighter.
Yeah, you look good out there, man. Like usually when we have that, when somebody subs in and we have that big of an elo mismatch, man, it's usually like a one-sided just dog walk, right? This one was, Josh, this thrill of the fight too, absolutely. This one, it was good, man. You kept it nice and competitive in the first round. Y'all were going back.
What was the elo mismatch?
He's like 2,500 plus, bro.
Oh dang, yeah, no, I'm 2,200. I don't know how you put it in there though, but yeah, that is a pretty big gap.
It's a pretty big gap, but look, man. I mean, that even there towards the end, I didn't know what was gonna happen, man. You went. Tell me what was going on through your mind in the last moments of round number 3, right? You went on a straight bull rush. Was it that you saw him at the red line and you're like, this is my chance to knock him out? I'm gonna give it to Gusto.
I saw him at the red line. I wasn't keeping up with the time, and I was just like, you know what? What happened? If I get knocked out, so what?
Right.
It's either that or I lose. Why not? I was like, why not? I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna just throw some punches. And, you know, whatever happens.
Look, man. Look, that's the attitude everybody needs to have in exhibitions, man. You can't get hurt in real life. Ain't nobody finna make fun of you like that in the Discord. You might have some memes made about you, but like, come on, bro. As a person who has a bunch of memes constantly be made, it ain't that bad. It's just gotta laugh it off. And that's what I want to say to a lot of people, man.
But TikTok thinks you can get hurt in real life. These are live actors prefer.
Apparently, yeah, it put out the whole like PSA.
I hurt myself, so TikTok may be correct. You know, I feel like sometimes I be throwing punches, I be hitting the wall maybe or something. I don't know.
TikTok's looking out for you, bro. Hey, but look,
these idiots are about to punch a wall. Watch out.
Right.
Don't try this at home.
Like I said to Iron Michael Chandler, like you, Ball, Texas King Dub, King Garcia are some of the folks who are pre-qualified through exhibition matches for the stationary division, right? Be on the lookout for invites, official invites to let us know whether you want to participate. It's completely optional, not mandatory, right? And if you guys accept, you'll be jumping in from number 16 downward. So I believe, you will be a B-class fighter. B-class VR boxing license if it were here. So once rank starts, man, I'm gonna be looking forward to working with you guys, getting everything squared up, getting schedules, getting fights made, and just having a lot of fun, man. Next step, the evolution of the exhibition matches is about to happen. So looking forward to it. Bank, you got a lot of good competition here in stationary. If you got any questions, man, definitely DM me. I will be dropping more information and in the next coming weeks.
Sounds all good. You know, I'm still trying to get used to this new PTC thing. I'm not sure if anybody else is having this problem. Are y'all having problems where when y'all punch somebody, it doesn't register the punch?
That happens to me, and it can be a couple of things, right? Lag, number one, if it's a communication mismatch. We saw it a lot with Antiche versus Ball. We saw Antiche
I was
literally,
noticing that too. I was
you know what I'm
looking,
saying? So that's what's going to happen. Always check the personal connection or just general ping, first of all. That's going to be the big thing. The next thing that when a punch doesn't register for me, it's usually I'm punching too shallow, right? I have been finding more success not punching the person, but imagining me punching the back of their skull. That's my target, right? I want to make sure that there's some penetration of my glove through their face or their body instead of grazing against it or trying to hit the chin like how I would normally, like hit it right on the chin. I'm trying to punch my whole forearm elbow through you just so that the game registers that damage, right? Without overextending, of course, right? So that's kind of like the first things that go, that goes through my mind. Also, the next thing,
sounds good.
Make sure that you in the PTC, because eventually the PTC will become live, right? So it's good to get used to this environment before it happens. Make sure that you guys are going through the advanced calibration, right? No longer is it just T-pose and that's it. Now they're checking your elbow. You got to do one of those sheesh kind of yeah, you got to do the ice in my veins taunt and then move your, you know what I'm saying, elbow around, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna measure where your elbow is on the character, so your arms are gonna look a little different. Also, it's gonna fix your shoulders up and give you you know what I'm saying, give you a shoulder measurement too. World difference on that as well. And if there's something else weird, check the auto guard help. That's about it, you know what I'm saying. But that's as far as what I can try to fix just outside, if that helps.
Sounds cool. Hey, I don't mind joining in for this next commentary if y'all allow me to.
Hey, Bank, you want to jump in? Go ahead and jump in, bro. This is a little short night tonight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm letting all the homies just come in and have fun. It's holiday weekend, you know what I'm saying? Exhibition night. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the vibes. Up next, we've got Iron Vitality taking on Texas King Dub. All right, fellas, go ahead and ready up whenever you are. All right, we see Texas King Dub ready. Iron Vitality is ready and up. We got both boxes ready. Who's jumping in on commentary on this one?
Yo.
All right, we got Bank. And then anybody else who wants to jump in, they can go ahead and jump in.
Yeah, Tornado, Cam, you back up?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we got
I'm up here
Tornado.
too.
All right, bet.
Tornado, Bank, and Cam.
Yeah, let's run it.
Good little triple.
Run it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and go on to the tail of the tape real quick.
Iron versus Texas King.
All right, up next in the blue corner, we got Iron Vitality taking on Texas King Dub in the red corner. Both of these VR boxers fighting in that stationary room space. Iron Vitality fighting by way of North America West side. Texas King, though, got to be fighting out of Texas, North America Central. And like we said earlier, holy height advantage. Iron Vitality fighting at 6'2" tall. Texas King Dub, Short Kings, fighting at 5'7" tall. Although they're both on paper, as they've written down, 1501 to 2000 ELO. This is gonna be a good fight. We got 3 new commentators commentating for the same time, for the first time. This is gonna be a great time, man. I'm excited for it, fellas.
Yep. Very much so. Iron versus Texas King. Texas King is actually a really good fighter. He knows how to keep distance control, and at his height, I could definitely see him abusing the taller fighter in this fight.
Oh yeah, and just for everybody to know, Texas King Dub is with the red hair. I really appreciate the red fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a cool look.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, what I can see right now is Texas King has very long arms for his height. So I don't think he's gonna be at a reach advantage here, but he's definitely got the height disadvantage.
Absolutely, and you could see him trying to pull out his hand a little bit, but it does look like he has a little bit of a hand glitch. I'm not sure if you saw his hand shaking there.
Just a little bit. I did notice it.
Interesting head movement coming in from Texas King.
Looks like Vitality's just stalking right now, just trying to find his shot.
Vitality got stilt. I swear he grew like 5 inches out of nowhere.
It did. It does feel like it.
Yeah, you're right, boss. Maybe he got
the he's been eating his Brussels sprouts.
All right, the Wheaties, bro.
I legit feel like we've seen a few people grow up on like ringside. Like they've been like they're in that teen like growth spurt year, and they've been here for like you're like 6 inches taller. It's like I legit grew.
Yeah, I just remember when Vitality first became Iron Vitality, he was doing like the whole Mike Tyson thing. He was like 5'5", and then I don't know, like I see 6'2", I was like, all right, I guess that's kind of crazy.
He got the kneecap surgeries, you know what I'm saying? Them shins.
He got like those implants, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That Jack Hanma, for those who know.
Oh. Let's go back to the fight.
Yeah. Back into the action.
It does seem like Vitaly is keeping good distance control against Texas King. Texas King doesn't look like he knows how to exactly get closer to him.
I can stream back to the Discord if you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me go ahead and
Yeah, I've been playing this game since it came out, so I forgot how old I was when I first started playing it, but yeah.
Yeah, Cam, you grew as well.
Been out for like a year and a half or so. I don't know.
Yeah,
about.
It's been a year and a half. Damn, you're right.
Oh, but Vitality doing the Hitman.
Now, what's interesting, guys, Vitality has multiple styles. I remember him telling me that he has the Mike Tyson type style that he has is just something he does for fun in VR. And then he will sometimes switch into how he fights in real life. But Texas King Dub, one thing you guys will notice, he's got a very weird style where he's going to poke that long guard out. He's going to try to stay very tentative on the outside. But you're going to look for him to get in some really sneaky damage by taking some weird angles, heavy leaning. Right, and it doesn't look like he'll do a lot of damage, but since we saw the damage numbers, like right there, 50 to the body followed by a 43 shot, Texas King Dub has some very surprising damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, for a little dude, he's doing a lot of punishment. Good round for Texas King. I think he took that round.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree.
So I feel Vitality needs to do better is stepping off whenever Texas King puts out that long guard, because even with that long guard, you can kind of see his range, you know, kind of read like where I need to be out and where he needs to get to, you know, like Vitality needs to take advantage of that reach.
I agree.
I feel like he does need to be more active at going for Texas King, but I feel like every single time that he does try to get active, Texas King has extremely good counters. And that's his main issue right now, is how to figure out how to get rid of those counters.
And that's a good point.
I feel like Vitality needs to step off a little more. I mean, it's a joystick bout, but you with that little circle kind of cut that angle, you know?
Okay, ready? What are your guys' thoughts on PTC so far?
I'm loving PTC. I mean, I feel like PTC is kind of like from 2 updates ago, just with a little more complex guarding stuff. But immediately Vitality started to work out that jabbing stuff.
I feel like Vitality needs to start going to that body more with that jab.
Yeah, I think once, what's his name, Texas King throws up the long guard, he can definitely get some body jabs in there to drop it again.
And a good thing that you guys mentioned there too earlier on, right? That long guard being a double-edged sword. Yeah, Texas King's gonna be able to get the measurement on him, but he doesn't have the big reach, so he's kind of giving up some data right there, right? The body doesn't move, so as much as you want to slip and lean, if you're Texas King Dub and get down low, your center of mass is gonna stay there, right? So it's gonna be very interesting. Can Texas King Dub mitigate damage while staying low, or will Iron Vitality kind of figure it out and get in? Oh, God, nice right by Iron Vitality.
Yeah, I feel like I always think about this way. If you're the shorter reach fighter, you posting up just tells the opponent when you're in range and when you're not in range. Whereas, like, if you have the longer reach, then whenever they cross your hand, you know, like, okay, I'm not in danger yet, but now I'm in reach for hitting them with my other hand.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm liking how Texas King is just moving around instead of just trying to.
Iron Vitality's taking heavy hits right now.
Vitality's actually very hurt. He has to be careful to back down.
He's looking at really high short-term punishment right now. It's some fairly high long-term, but see, Texas King's kind of good on both. He can, if he really wants to, he can come in and just start really trying to work up that punishment.
Yep, it just seems like everything Vitality tries to do, Texas King is able to weave out the way, come back in, and punish this man.
I think despite his height advantage, he's managing to almost outbox Vitality.
Exactly. Good shot. Vitality landed.
Yep.
He's not
like
able
I
to
was
follow.
saying, what's the call? I think Texas King and Vitality like have similar reaches because
Texas King hurts.
Because Vitality, he's able to like post up and still be in range to come over with that right hand.
Ooh, nice movement there, though. Texas King dub.
Slippery.
Yeah, Cam.
Vitality had him right in the corner.
Yeah, I thought Vitality would have had longer reach there, but you're right, man. Dub has been within range the entire time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Tons of big
shots. Good combination.
I think he's just being really slippery, right? Like, even when they're in close, he's still moving very actively. You can see he's ducking low. He's trying to get around. He's using those angles. Vitality is standing a little bit more, like, flat-footed, a little bit more still. And he's slowly getting picked apart. Again, another pretty close round, but I'm going to give it to Texas King.
I will also give it to Texas King here, too. I feel like but everything that Vitality does get off, yes, he does great damage against Texas, but the problem is Texas just does more. Every time that he gets hit, Texas, he gets, how do I say, every single time he gets hit, he gets countered even worse. And it's just, I can tell he's frustrated and he doesn't know what he wants to do about it.
Yeah, I can definitely tell Texas King made. I can tell Vitality's trying to adjust, but the way Texas King is kind of countering those adjustments by moving a little more, staying wary of those shots. Texas King's a smart fighter.
Oh, absolutely. And what's crazy is people used to hate on him when they first saw him fighting. They're like, oh, why are you running? Why? The people like, oh, he's always ducking down low. And it really was never the case. It was just he was just out of your vision. And now that we're able to see the damage, it just I like it more and more, bro. What can I say?
Funny enough, the way he's moving, he almost could take Vitality's Dempsey role, right? Like you can see if he like throws the right hook when he's doing that duck low to the side. If he can bounce back and forth on it, that's really all he needs.
Vitality started pouring on him a little bit, but the way
Vitality's been doing better since round 2 of. Yeah, Vitality's been doing better since round 2 of like putting on the pressure and like making Texas King back off. The problem is Texas King is doing a really good job of not just backing where Vitality wants to and just getting all over the place.
Yeah, and doing that gives him more time to think about his shot selection as well. So he's really fighting smart.
Great body shot.
Nice body shot. Oh, big combo.
Vitality hurt.
This is where you go.
Those are my hurt.
Playing a risky game.
I like how Texas King is just taking his time with it, not rushing to get the damage. Like he's always in and out. He's not trying to rush nothing.
Ooh, big shot.
You can tell he did a good job there of letting his bar recover while keeping Vitality's high.
Yeah.
Vitality's been on. Texas King is also utilizing that cross guard, which is something you see super often.
So it's just a moment now till Vitaly gets knocked down here if he doesn't do something soon.
I think he needs to start looking for the uppercut because his Texas King's guard is open when he posts up like that, so his jaw is wide open for an uppercut.
Even whenever he's moving, like always be ready to kind of post out and catch him with it.
Oh, good jab from Vital.
Oh, there it is. Vitality needs to
Counter for
gotta
Vitality.
follow it
Can
up.
you get the
Chase him down.
game-saving knockdown?
Vitality's long-term punishment is looking really high, though. A couple big
Yeah,
shots.
It's kind of do or die for Vitality right now.
Oh, and he resets it. He does manage to recover it, and now he's looking in the better position.
That's the thing about the visual glitch that we've been seeing, right, where the damage bar resets.
Yeah, when I get a chance to ask the devs, because I know this is for debugging purposes only, so we may not even get to see these bars in live, but man, they're so fun to see. I'm really a fan of them. Dang, big right hand over there for...
This is a very even round. I don't know who won this. Who do y'all think?
Well, I got Texas King.
I think Texas King. Yeah, I think Texas King took that. He was just the smarter boxer this time around. So
I would have to agree. We saw a late uppercut attempt by Iron Vitality there. Might have been hearing a little bit of Cam's advice, but 30-27 for your winner, Texas King dub, taking it 10-9 all the way through. Let's take a look at some of those sweet numbers here at the end. So we got 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for Texas King dub. Taking a look at the knockdowns. No knockdowns, but as Texas King dub always tells me, he fights for points. He fights for the longer rounds. Looking at the damage, though, 583 to 540. Pretty close first round, right? Then it was the Texas King dub show, 949, 713, 1056 to 827 for a grand total of 2,588 to 2,080. And honestly, guys, as we both saw, it was really the tale of like conscious defense and countering opportunities, right? Texas King dub that entire time set himself up where he was not in a lot of danger, right? True, the long guard did leave him open, but if your opponent's not taking advantage of it, it's theoretically you not open, right? My guard can be all the way down. If you ain't throwing a punch, I got perfect defense. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I really liked about Texas King dub is that when he does attack, he attacks very smart. Throws in the body shots. He always hits for an average of 40. 3 hits, he backs out, he gets back into a safe space, right? Defensive minded all the way through. Iron Vitality having more difficult time finding a way to establish himself during that first round, just could not figure it out for the rest. And I think it was just, again, it's the Texas King dub style. But we're going to find out really what's going on behind this headset after these two boxers go ahead and unmute. But fellas, from the commentary team, what were you guys seeing in this fight?
I think Texas just kind of played it smarter and used his tools better.
Yeah, definitely. That post up definitely helped him out because Vitality would rush in and Texas King would already be thinking like, oh yeah, I got you here. So
yeah, it was a pretty close fight.
The second round, it looked pretty dominant. I didn't see Vitaly winning, but I was looking a bit concerned about the third round for Texas King, but it all worked out. So
I do think both boxers did a really good job at knowing when to go in and when to stay out of there, and you know, not making dumb mistakes, rushing in, or just letting your opponent recover too much. I think both did a pretty good job in regards to that.
Pretty good job indeed. All right, we got both of these boxers here. Iron Vitality, Texas King dub. Who's up first?
I guess I could go.
All right, Iron Vitality, welcome back to the show, bro. We saw a bunch of different looks for you, man. I don't know if you could hear us. We saw some peekaboo. We saw some hitman stance, you know what I'm saying? Man of many styles here. You went up against Texas King dub, who has a very unique and very consistent approach to VR boxing. How was it fighting your opponent today, man? What were some of the things you were having some troubles with as far as the match goes, knowing that this didn't go your way?
I realized that he did an illegal maneuver in real fights. He kept his hand out, which was practically blinding me, which is illegal in amateur boxing.
Oh, so that actually works? The Diamond Dame technique actually works with the hand out there? I've tried that so many times against Sally, and I swear I can't blind him with any kind of these maneuvers. So it was actually getting in your way.
It's illegal. That's why it's illegal in amateur boxing.
Yeah.
Isn't it like you have to use it? You can't just hold it out there. You have to use it.
Yeah, you have to if you're gonna do that, you have to pull it back and move it in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
He would just leave it out there and move it in a circle to keep it in my face.
Interesting. And so in the VR game, it is the same
it's still
visual
blind.
Disturbance that it, interesting. Something we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye on, especially as we go into rank. Thank you for that feedback. Outside of that, man, how was the fight?
It was good because I was able to show off the new outfit I bought just after it came out.
I gotta update the shorts colors so we can get you guys in the right one. So good looking out. We're gonna have those updated this week.
All right. Also, I suggest making it illegal. So if someone does it, they get a penalty or a warning.
So is it legal in full boxing and regulation boxing?
I'm pretty sure it's legal in pro. Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
pretty
problem,
sure it's
right?
legal. I'm pretty sure it's legal in pro, but illegal in amateur.
Interesting. So I mean, the idea, I guess, is Thrall is trying to be pro boxing, not amateur boxing. So you can make an argument for it.
And I think we can make an argument both ways. Yeah, I think we can have a community
discussion on it. It's worth bringing it up.
We have in ranked we're following our tournament rules, right? So we did have a lot of things that the community had already figured out that they didn't like that we agreed with, right? The only things that we didn't have on there was this particular posting issue and the cross punches, which I never fully understood. I knew some other leagues kind of banned it, but I would have to hear a case for that again. So definitely something to look forward to discussing with the community, man, because I think if enough people don't like it, then it's something we can do. And usually in these cases, we just put up and say, hey, we give a clear example of whatever infraction should or shouldn't be, and then we say, hey, just like we'll be letting people know, first time we see it, we're gonna give a warning. Second time we see it, we're going, hey, stop that. Third time, we're taking a point for that round, and every time after that, we take a point for the round. First time we see it. So that's usually how we rule things. If we do decide that it is something that we are going to not allow in ranked play. So always appreciate everybody who brings up the concerns, keeps us sharp.
I have a suggestion. Throw
it out.
For ranked, I say make it pro boxing, and then for exhibitions, make it amateur boxing.
Putting it down. I'm writing it down. I'm writing that down right now.
Pro boxing would be where you're throwing more power punches, and amateur you're just showing off your technique.
Rank equals pro. Yes. All right. Well, I appreciate that, man. As always, Iron Vitality, man. I appreciate you guys, especially folks in the community who have IRL boxing experience. You can bring some of those sensibilities back to us. Helps us shape the Discord in many different ways. Glad that the outside of that, the rest of the fight was good. Really dig the new look, by the way. Just want more cosmetics. I want even more cosmetics. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to Bombshell Boz for stopping by as well. And so yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Texas King Dub. Texas King Dub.
What's up, guys?
All right, the winner for the night, Texas King Dub. Man, one thing I gotta say, bro, is that now that we're able to see the damage numbers, wow. When I tell you, those body shots are insane, man. I was seeing 50s, 60s, 45s on the body shots. A couple of times there, I saw you just hitting your opponent on the red line. Many times the commentary team was like, man, at any point in time, it feels like Texas King Dub could just go on the offense. Me on my mind, I'm like, I don't know. I don't see like Texas King Dub like shooting for like blitzy offense a lot. He usually is a lot more methodical with the rounds. Tell us what was going on behind the headset for you this time around, man. You went up against Iron Vitality, taller opponent. Tell us some of the thought process behind how you approached the fight today.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize. I didn't expect him to be that tall. I thought he was shorter. I don't know why, but the damage, I feel like it took away, like it took away some damage, because in training, like when I'm hitting the dummy, I feel like it's like 10 damage lower. Like every shot, I don't know, like they buffed it.
So I think
I'm surprised I got those shots.
Something that changed that you know we've talked about it a little bit here. They changed how jabs work in the game now, right? So if you want pump damage into your shots, you got to set them up off behind a jab. Not every time, but even throwing 1 or 2 jabs before you commit to a power shot. And I don't think you have to do it right away. I think as long as you're pumping that jab out there, your subsequent shots are going to just be boosted until they land. Right, and then the jab kind of builds it back up. So it's an attempt for the Thrill of the Fight team to kind of reward, kind of working off of that jab a bit more, right? So I would say try to test it out. Test your damage without a jab, then test your damage after you've set a jab or 2 up, and see if there's a difference. The other thing is make sure you're, if you haven't already, set up the advanced calibration, right? They're gonna take into account where your elbow is and your shoulder width for your character.
Oh well,
I did that.
How'd you feel about it after you did it?
I mean, it felt odd. I'm not used to it.
Okay, yeah. No, we gotta. I was telling people earlier, man. Try this stuff out. If you have a feeling, try it on, try it off. You know, like regular calibration, non-regular, and then see the difference and feel it out to make sure if it's truly weird or if it's just something you got to get used to. If it truly does feel off, please let the developers know, right? Because the more we can give feedback to them, the more we can get a game that's kind of better suited for us all.
Because it feels like more realistic when this is meant to be like just like having fun.
Oh, I see. So you're saying it's pushing too much over the realistic side.
It's pushing straight into realistic. It's kind of like Gran Turismo 7, where it's like you're driving a real car that exists and practicing it
versus
the Jan Mardenborough story. It's like the Jan Mardenborough story. He went from sim racer to an actual racer.
Right. Interesting. Okay, well at least they're, from that perspective, at least it's going in the way that they want it to go. Now we just got to give feedback on it. Texas King Dub, what are your thoughts on that?
What are we talking about?
Does the game feel more real to you now in this patch, or still feels more like a game?
It feels like the same, man. I've had the same game plan from the start. Like I feel like everything works my way.
Yeah. Now, I know you keep it pretty consistent, bro. So it's going to be very interesting. Like I said, guys, this is going to become live pretty soon, man. Probably in the next, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks. This might be the new live scenario. So definitely jump in, get used to it. And I appreciate both of you guys for coming out tonight for the fights. We've got one last fight for the night, and that's going to be King Sniper taking on Dancing Panda. Panda, I saw you in the chat a little earlier. Just sent the code to you, Dancing Panda. Be sure to check your message requests and let me know. Go ahead and send that code one more time. And if you can, go ahead and DM that code to Dancing Panda, Solly.
Yep, I think I already did, but I'll send it again.
Nice.
All right. And we get them up on the stage already.
Awesome.
And last fight of the night, guys.
Last fight of the night on this Memorial Day holiday. I do love a good holiday.
Right. Let's see. King Sniper is in there.
Yep, we got King Sniper already locked in the blue corner. We're just waiting on Dancing Panda. There shout out to all of, the vets, you know what I'm saying, Memorial Day. Of course, naming in the day, we're paying good homage to all of those. He's having some, I see Prophet is letting me know he's having some controller firmware update issues. So we may need to find a sub for King Sniper. North America East 15 Hundo, who's trying to hop in.
Yeah, I'll get on if I have to, man. 15 Hundo. Oh
yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Hey, Cam said I don't want to do another one like that. I don't want to do them dirty.
I'm good, yeah. I was about to say, if it's like 2,000, I'll hop in there, but.
Hey Panda, it's all good, man. I know you're jumping in through a new controller stuff. Let's see, Stari. Check Stari stats real quick.
Stari is unranked to 1500, but I think he's a little bit above that. I think we could do Stari.
Yeah, let's do Stari.
He's been here all night. I want to reward him for that kind of audience participation.
Let me put him in there. Yeah, and he's North America East too. Yep. We got him. Hey, Stari, I'm sending you the code right now. ABQ David, I see you, bro. We jump into the Discord. I just dropped a link if you haven't already. It's gonna be the last fight of the night. King Sniper taking on Stari. You go ahead and set the current.
Make it a good one, boys.
It should be good, man. You know what I'm saying? King Sniper, shout out. King Sniper's got his own league as well. So what's gonna be interesting is that I got some stream updates when the season starts. One thing that I've been talking to a lot of folks is that I want to start showcasing more of what the community has going on the stream, right? So once I get the new graphics up, I will be dropping like a community bulletin board. Anybody who's got some dope clips from the YouTube channel, anyone who's got any promotions for their leagues, anybody who's got some stuff going on, like folks like and all them who got the YouTube channel, they got a new video they want to promote. Just I'll be checking that self-promo page every week, trying to put something up there, just letting people know what the community's got going on. Hey, even if you just threw a drawing up there in the artist board, or like somebody like Stevie or Rico who just dropped a new beat, I pay attention to a lot of it, even though I'm not able to chat as much as I want to, but I do peep game and see what you guys got going on, man. So we're gonna try to put some more shine on the community going forward. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it. But right now, we've got the last fight of the night. Let's go ahead and take it to the tail of the tape. In the blue corner, we got King Sniper taking on Stari in the red corner. King Sniper fighting in that room scale play space. Stari stationary. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup between the two, both boxers fighting by way of North America East. King Sniper coming in at 5'8" tall. Stari 5'6" tall. Both of these VR boxers in that unranked to 1500 elo. So good fight for the night, nice and even. We got the all-star commentary cast with us. Fellas, go ahead and take it on for the last fight of the night.
Oh, got the tech room is attacking. It says peer not found.
I might have to jump in. Hold on, let me go ahead and start the clock on this one so you guys don't miss out on the action. And let me see if I can jump in and share my stream. All right, solid. We're in the match. I'm gonna go ahead and share my stream real quick.
Sounds good. Sorry, I'm just having an allergy attack. I'll be right back.
It's all good, man. Yeah, you're good, man. Take that Zyrtec. Some Claritin or something.
They're starting strong.
Oh, I like
this.
So
yeah,
we got let me double check because I did not see. I believe that is Stari in the teal. I gotta wait for the round to confirm because I wasn't looking real quick. But we're gonna assume it's Stari in the teal and King Sniper there in the pure white. Right now, King Sniper, is that you in the white? All right, that's Stari in the white.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we got it. Let me go ahead and make sure King Sniper is updated real quick. So King Sniper's in the teal.
King Sniper's a little bouncy on his feet, man. He's fast.
And that's one thing it's very interesting to see, Cam, man, when somebody's like nice and springy on the feet. You know, I always get worried because that means that they're going to be able to react a lot well. But I always wonder how long can they keep that pep in their step. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot. You got to have good conditioning.
Draining, yeah. Ooh, big right from Star. Another big right. Looks like King Sniper's just trying to pepper him with some fast shots right now.
Yeah, we got him locked in, yeah. And King Sniper's trying to keep him away, but Stari like a hound dog. Woo!
My goodness. Yeah, he was stalking him that whole time.
Whole time.
Woo.
And that's what you got to be careful of. Like, when you're able to blitz somebody down with great power and great counter hits, it's real easy to say, well, I'm just going to hit him with a 3-piece and he's going to go down or he's going to get hurt, right? If you're somebody like Yo Boy. But when you're methodical, when you're able to time out and keep constant pressure, you're below that kind of threshold for any kind of anti-spam or anything, right? Man, you could just walk somebody down. And I've seen it happen time and time again. Now look at Stari, right? That long-term punishment is there. He doesn't have as much health. Short-term punishment is dealing. He's got to fight on the back foot, but like he's not really keeping, your boy out. He's just hawking him down.
Yeah, King Sniper, he needs to plant his feet and really like sit on his shots now, because just tapping him ain't gonna do nothing to keep him away.
Yeah, especially once they've tasted the power that you could generate in this game, and they feel, fine right now. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, he can't hurt me. That's when they start bullying.
I think he's doing that right now. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay.
He's getting real low.
Hey, I like how he's loaded up too, man. You see him kind of shaking his hands a little bit, really trying to get him loose. Bow! It was good. I appreciate it. Like a whip, exactly. Now, Cam, we were round number 2. Round number 1 is out the way. We've got the early rounds, the early knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? If you're King Sniper,
uppercut.
You got that.
Oh my goodness.
That's so beautiful, man. We're gonna see that on repeat for a little bit. If you're King Sniper, what are you thinking coming out of round number 2, right? After Stari done put you down like that.
I'm thinking I gotta sit on my shots now, bro. Like this running, I gotta like really like get my defense tight, get in there and start digging.
Now, opposite, if you're Stari, right, and you're coming out here feeling confident, do you switch it up? Do you change the game plan up, or do you keep it moving just the same and make them have to force you to adjust?
I think Stari has a really good game plan right now, so I think he shouldn't change it up. Maybe. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit.
No, that's not you. That's the observer. Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, I think Stari just needs to stick to the game plan, maybe dig to the body a little bit more, but other than that, keep it the same.
Yeah, Stari's coming in like a tank, man. Really taking advantage of the high guard assist, keeping those gloves right there tucked in around the mouth, right?
Did you see the counter he just did?
Hold up. I didn't know he had that in the bag like that.
I can't believe these are 1,500 ranked people, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we tell people to just kind of let us know what elo you are, just so our bot can, you know what I'm saying, have a good time. But sometimes, man, some of these people don't act like they elo right now, because Stari got some really slick hands.
Yeah, he working that. He working out. You see that mine? He picking them apart.
And you do this a lot. You do this a lot, man. A lot of people go left, right. Not a lot of people double up on one side. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, switching up from the body to the head. You know what I'm saying? It really throws off the defensive timing a lot.
Yeah, because you're expecting them to... Oh, my goodness. That was crazy.
Hold on. Can we see that again? Did I catch it on the flip phone?
You say jab, boom.
That right hand was there, welcoming. That right hand was there to welcome him, man.
King Sniper, I think the problem with King Sniper is his guard's a little too open right now.
Yeah.
He needs to keep that chin tucked and really guard it, because that's how Stari just caught him right now.
Yeah, it's not even like tight. It's like out to the sides of where his shoulders are at. And then a lot of times they're down. And when they're down like that and you don't have the hand speed to react, someone's just going to catch you, just like there. Stari was able to just throw a jab with no response, right? So you might have to just keep a bit of a high guard, or at least maybe a half high guard, something to kind of make up for it and tighten that in.
Yeah, his hands are really low right now, dude. Come on, King Sniper. Put your hands up, man.
Put your hands up a little bit. What they say, protect yourselves at all times. Ooh, now the hooks are starting to find their place, and you see him redlining. This is where you don't want to be, right? Against somebody with like Stari. Ooh.
I think he just slipped. He's getting real low, though. If you're going to get that low, maybe, like, attack the body a little bit, man.
Yeah, or at least threaten it, right? Because even when you're down low, you don't necessarily have to commit to the body, right? You're just showing the look. So if somebody sees you with the same right hand, rear right hand, look like it's going to the body, you can switch it up to the head. They're going to drop their hands. Oh, my God. Speaking of getting dropped, and there it is.
Was it the right again from Stari? It's been money this whole night. Yep.
Oh, no.
Wow.
No, the right set him up. The right set him up. It was the left this time.
Yeah. Jeez.
I think that might have been the old replay too. It looked the same. But either way, dude, this has been a great fight. These two are neck and neck, but Stari is just catching the right moments at the right time.
Yeah.
Just capitalizing.
It's been one of those things like Cam and I have been noticing. You know, the guard is just a little too wide, not engaged, and then it gets tighter, but then it's down below the chin, right? And then your whole face is open, and a jab is faster than you think, especially when they're not telegraphing it, right? You get popped, and now you get that black spot where you're blinded. They can move behind that, right? So once you that black stuff is in your face, now you got to recalibrate. By that time, they've already taken an angle. They've already attacking you from somewhere. You got to adjust, and now you're one step behind them. And that's a lot of what was happening throughout this entire match.
Yeah.
It's interesting, right? Like, we talk about it in fighting games, in fighting game terms, but it creates a little bit of like a decision to be made after, for the jab, right? If you're the longer fighter, you should always be trying to get a free jab. It doesn't have to be like, a 50 damage punch. It can be 20 because it's just going to supercharge your next move. And so it just kind of gives something for you to play around in that neutral situation.
King Sniper trying to work that head movement now.
A little bit. I like.
But he's too in range. He's too in range when he tries to do that with his hands down. If you're that close, you have to keep your hands up. It's a must.
Y'all take notes, man.
Yeah, so
Cam out here dropping gems.
And like we've seen other people do it, right? Like you have to also be moving like crazy when you're that close, right? Just because you're near your opponent doesn't mean you should stop moving. There it is.
Dang. God. Bro, why he had to knock him down the minute I was switching scenes, bro? Come on. I didn't even get to catch that.
It was a mean left.
And it's crazy, but he's usually a lot of people have that one hand, that dominant hand, that there's their go-to knockout. This man has been knocked. He's been catching knocks with the left and the right hand.
Yeah, he got power in both hands.
Yeah, King Sniper in a tough spot right now. He's doing his best though, right? Like you can see, I like the lateral movement around Stari. I like he's always firing off a good shot just to keep Stari honest, but it's just
that was
he
a
doesn't.
Little barrage right there.
Like they seem about even at long range and mid range, but when they get close, Stari shows where he shines.
Stari's crisp up close, man. And that's where I struggle, but he's got it locked in. Dang! Oh, the left hand has been just here. Wow.
Yeah, that's money. And I think it's yeah. King Sniper, he goes to throw, he's like just throwing it from the body. He's not keeping it real tight up to his head.
It increases that travel distance, man. And in that situation, especially with that last one, they both threw it literally at the same time, but it was Stari that was connecting in that moment, and it counted as a counter hit. Beautiful knockdown.
But what I will notice is King Sniper has not stopped moving.
Hold up.
Was that a TKO?
That was a TKO, I think. Hold on, wait. Ain't no way. He held that right hand
look
in
at
his face.
That little short upper jab. Oh, beautiful.
That's why I was looking. I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Like he held a fist right in front of his face and
Yeah, he started not respecting his power, bro. That was the end of it right there.
That was the end of it right there. Hey, that was one. I'm happy with that one being the last fight of the night, to be honest, man.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
It was a good
Hats
fight.
off to both fighters.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I'm super impressed with Stari's ability to be that sharp. Because the thing is, man, when you see someone who's a novice, who's new, it's left, right, hook, right? You don't see left to the body, left to the head. Step out. You know what I'm saying? You don't see someone coming in behind the guard, peekaboo, just to get in range. Not just a peekaboo for peekaboo's sake. And now I'm hitting you with elite uppercuts on the inside. Yo, it was... This is
he
crazy.
really understands the mechanics of it.
And he was working the jab.
Working that jab, man. Oh my goodness.
Man, hey, look, man, when VR boxing is good, when I tell you, man, some people can say whatever they want to say, man, but I see the vision, bro. I see when people know what they're doing, it just looks good. And like both of these boxers are good, man. Stari, we were wondering how long he was going to kind of keep that pep in his step, right? And he was able to maintain the energy that he had all the way through, man. So great cardio on King Sniper's side as well. Looking at the scorecard here, 10-8, 10-7, 10-6. Stari on top, perfect score on the SATs all the way through. Royal flush on the knocks, 1, 2, 3 for a grand total of 6. TKO there at the end. And then taking a look at it, look at the damage, man. 4,120.
Yeah, the damage. I thought it would be a little bit further apart, but it's not that. That's not that distance.
It's not too bad. It's still competitive, right? I mean, we still got about like what 700-800 on the damage, but like, I mean, for as much as we saw Stari, and maybe it was because Stari was, you know, he goes in short spurts. He was working his way in, getting in there. It made me take some time. But look, man, 1434 to 1166. 1444 to 1187, 1242 to 977. And honestly, it would have probably been another 1400 something odd round if he didn't go for the TKO, right? So big ups to both of these boxers today. Are they going to join us here for the post-fight talk?
I think Stari's in here.
We got Stari. I'm gonna invite Texas King if he wants to, but if not,
that boy Spooky, what's good?
King Sniper.
Oh no, it's Sniper.
Yeah, King Sniper.
King Sniper, if you want to talk, hop on up. If not, just message in the chat whatever you want, or feel free to take a nice rest after that.
It says he has a little hand up.
The hand is me inviting him up. If it's great.
Yeah, Spooky, we living on the PTC, bro. The PTC is where it's at. Anytime that PTC is better than live, I'm gonna be on PTC. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even know what live feels like, because when I got back from surgery, everybody was like, yo, PTC, you gotta try it out. And I hadn't really looked. Once I saw the damage numbers, I have not been on live. So yeah. Hey, King Sniper, I understand the frustration, bro. But I do know personally, because I spar with Panda. We have not been able to play because for a while now he has had controller issues. He had to get new controllers, and he got the new controllers, but he wasn't able to get them synced up. So I do understand the frustration, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. No, I feel you. I'm not trying to dismiss it or anything like that. I'm just trying to put a little bit of context to it, you know what I'm saying? I know on the other side it definitely feels bad, man, and we've been trying to make this fight happen, but he has been having controller issues for some time, and we've been trying to help him out with that for sure. Absolutely.
You have to do a thing where, like, if you didn't, like, if your opponent like subbed out and you had to take like a last minute bad fight, you can get like some kind of compensation for it, or like the loss doesn't count against you as harshly or somehow. I don't know. We'd have to talk with Prophet about how to code it in, but I think,
yeah,
I feel like that you got to reward people who stick around.
Agreed. Agreed, man. And so yeah, that's why I say King Sniper, man. I totally feel the frustration, bro. Spooky, that was our last fight of the night. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Stari here. Stari, let me hear from you, bro.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, look, Stari, man, I gotta ask you, bro. It's something on my mind. Are you really 1500? Because you was throwing straight heat, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. We gotta see about this.
Yeah, I don't really play
That's
rank
what it
too
is.
much, but
Yeah.
I've been playing the first game for a while. I'm pretty high in ranking, but like I really don't play it often.
Okay. It just felt.
I think I put that on accident. I'll be honest.
You're good, bro. You're good. We had to ask because the hands looked so crispy, right? So it looked like a seasoned person, whether it was through VR games or other combat sports. You had a lot of good crispiness in this one, man. So I would say definitely, and this is something like I got to put a note down too here for you as well, Stari, because you know the ranked division is for folks like for you, right, that have a bit more experience. Oh, for sure, for sure. 100%, man. I got it as a note. All you got to do is on the system, you have to have just 2 consecutive exhibition wins, and then it'll qualify you and notify us to ping you for an invite, right? We're in the preseason right now, so we're still setting up the roster and getting everything set and make the announcement and get everybody indoctrinated. But me and Cam were watching it. We were just like, hold up, man. Yo, this guy's his hands is kind of nice.
It's like a Scooby-Doo villain, bro. I had to like take the mask off.
That's good.
So yeah,
No,
I got a note.
appreciate it.
I got a note. Yeah. Because like the matchmaking system we have is not perfect, right? And I'll let everybody else know this, man. When we first started, people were like, oh man, what's their elo? Because everybody was involved. But I say by the time the game fully launched, not a lot of people were playing ranks like that, right? So while we do have the elos and exhibitions are just for fun, they don't count toward your season stuff. I do like to try to keep tabs on people who do have a bit more skills. And I just try to remind everybody, if you haven't fought in a while but you know you're good, just try to guess what elo you would be. It's not like for real, but it just allows our algorithm to match you up with some higher level folks. And I know King Sniper, we've been trying to get him in a match with some people around his level. It was a good fight nonetheless, man. The damage wasn't too far off, but I gotta give you your dubs, your props though, man. I mean the ability, I believe that's all, folks. God dang, I'm over here tripping over my own words. The ability to work behind the guard, right? Get in range and then fire off like you were on the inside. That's not something a lot of people are capable of doing, man. It takes a lot of confidence, it takes a lot of discipline, and you got to know your own body mechanics to be able to pull it off. So it looks so good in VR, man. We just had to ask.
Yeah, I thank you. Yeah, if you guys can, because I tried going on the profile, on the website, it doesn't let me change my settings. I'm not sure if you guys handle that or if someone else does.
Yeah.
But I would change my ranking. If someone can, I'd appreciate it. My elo.
Yeah, what do you want to put it to? 21 to 20 to 25 or 25 plus?
2,000 to 2,500.
All right.
I think I'm two something.
Okay, yeah, we got you.
I apologize for that.
Well, nah, you're good, bro. Look, hey, it's exhibitions, man. We ain't here to bump you over the head. We all out here to have fun. So I have it as a note that a couple of things we're going to be fixing this week is going to be updating the shorts to include the DLC shorts and the earnable shorts colors. And then just going through and making sure that we are able to fix the timer. I know some folks had some timer issues. And then as well as challenge matchmaking, like some people weren't able to request fighter requests. Needs to be looked at. And then being able to change your elos via your profile after the fact, something. So I've got those 3 notes down. We'll definitely be working towards getting those things done. As always, guys, I appreciate the heck out of this whole community, man. You guys have been so awesome. For the last year. It's been really fun to see the community grow, see people get better at this game. We got a bunch of new people from TikTok who jumped in here today. Was asking, yo, how can I get in, man? You guys always make it look fun for other people. And so the new mission of the server right now is to try to corral all the remaining people who play this game or are still interested who may not know about the official server, who may not know about other leagues, right? They usually see Ringside VR, and we're just trying to welcome them all in. So I appreciate all of you guys, as always, for showcasing your skills. Big shout outs to all of our commentators tonight. Love hearing the opinions and the voices of people, and I'm so glad more people are being able to jump on the mic. One day we'll be able to get all of y'all on IRL cameras, and I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day. Enjoy the day off tomorrow for those of you who are celebrating it, and got that time off from work and school. And then yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys here on Thursday. This week I'm gonna try to drop some preliminary information on the upcoming season. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We are always here to help. And yeah, that's it from the old man. I'm gonna catch y'all later on. Y'all have a good one.
You too, Super.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
take care, guys. Thank you.
Peace.
Everybody else have a good day, man. Peace.
Peace. All right, great stuff. Let's enjoy our Memorial Day. You get